Hello and welcome to the stream. Oh my god, it's taking so much effort to force that out of me. Let me tell you how I really feel. Welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna nap now, or you just watch me sleep. Okay, everyone good with that? Excellent. That's how I really feel. I've had, I don't know how little sleep for days. I'm so tired. So today I'm probably going to do a shorter stream because I need to try to catch up on some rest. Otherwise, I won't make it through the rest of the week. But we're going to play some BattleTech in the meantime. Still playing with the heavy metal DLC, and I do have some interesting / exciting news about Commander's Edition mod. That I will reveal later on. You're going to have to wait for that for now. But we are in location ready to do missions, so we're going to get stuck straight into this. And we're going to start with this 3-skull battle in a Martian environment. A little bit tight on cash at the moment. Been traveling around, spending money as usual, buying more and more weaponry. So we need to try not to have too much of a disaster in terms of damage we take. What should I go with? Martian environment. Should I go with the long range stuff? Or should I just try to be evadey? Although there's only so much evading I can do in these kind of relatively slow heavies. Do you know what? Let's show you something new. I haven't shown the dragon yet. I don't think I've shown the dragon yet, have I? So if I bring that out, let's switch things up a little bit. Let's go like that. So I mean, by now I'm sure those that want to see the coil rifles have already seen them on other streams, but I've not used them on this one yet, so I'm going to, just so you get to see what they are and what they do. I've only got the medium coils at the moment. But those of you that are observant will have noticed I do have a variety of other new weaponry. This Orion's packing an LB-10X, a medium pulse there, NARC beacon. I have UAC 5s on stuff. I have snub PPCs, EL small A's. I've got all sorts of weaponry here. And we're going to take out Team Trucking Awesome for this one, I think. Let's go. Hey guys, how you doing? Good to see you all. Garrison says Doyle is dead. Yeah, that's about right. Have a baby, they said Peloton Mortem. Yeah. Channel Z says Catch. Chico says sleep when you're dead. I'm almost dead, Chico. I'm almost dead. So tired. Lessons Learned says love the new versions of the Unseen. Yes, they are rather pretty, aren't they? Lazy says, babies ruin sleep. Breaking news story at 11. Yeah. Bet you never heard that before. Infernal says, Doyle is fielding a dragon. Hang this man. Dragon has paper thin armor. Yep, I know all of these things. But it is fast for a heavy, so it's a good mech to show the coil rifles at work on. That loaded fast. Let's get this mission started. I mean, it's gonna get shot to pieces anyhow, I'm sure. Which is why I put the unkillable Angel Death in it. Right. A little bit more volume. And then we're just gonna rush our way in. We are brawling. There will be nothing subtle here. Just point at the enemy, charge at the enemy, point guns at the enemy, fire at the enemy. Repeat until enemy dead. Garrison Protector of Dragons is here. Bellator says Marek colours look good. Yeah, well, we've not done a Marek one before. I thought, you know, just for a change, we'll do this heavy metal play as a Marek background. Brief as it may be, we will see. But this one might not be going on for too much longer. depending on how quickly Commander's Edition comes together. But yeah, more on that later. I have news. Catch is a fan of dragons randomly, apparently. I never would have had you down as a dragon man, Catch. I thought you had more sense than that. Right. So, this is what the core rifle's all about. I'm going to stop being mean about the dragon now. So, the further you move, the more damage you do. So, you'll notice if you look at these damage values down in the bottom right, at the moment it starts off at 25 damage. If I move this far, it goes up to 50 damage. That's with 2 evasion pips. If I get a 3rd evasion pip, it goes up to 75 damage. So obviously, the further you move with this weapon system equipped, the more damage you're going to be able to do. You're building up more speed. So we're going to play this well in a way that doesn't involve sitting in cover because you need to keep moving around. So this is why I've put the unkillable pilot into the dragon and Angel Death having the plot armor this time. There's no Doyle in this campaign because I've got a horrible feeling it's going to get banged up a little bit. But, oh, look, the enemy has a dragon as well. But you'll get to see these fire. I mean, now we're doing the equivalent damage of dual Gauss right here. Sure, it doesn't have the huge range that Gauss rifles have, but 75 damage per hit is not to be sniffed at. We've got 95% chances to hit here. Let's fire those. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Lovely stuff. So, yeah, I mean, they're nice if you can use them right. And of course, if you can fit them on smaller, faster mechs than the Dragon even, I imagine you can get the damage up even higher. I mean, I don't know because I haven't done it yet, but I would imagine you could. That is dependent on the evasion pips for the amount of damage you're doing. Everything I've got is brawly, so we're just charging forward. We're not in range. What's that, Infernal? He says, I just can't get myself excited about mods anymore since the guys all pulled their vanilla version mechs off Nexus, and I don't believe they'll put them back up again. I'm not sure what the vanilla version of mechs were. I mean, they're still around in the community asset bundle. I know that's still got lots of mechs. Lazy says Garrison had like 100 damage on his assassin's coil gun. Garrison said could get 125 in my commando. So there you go. Yeah, it does keep on going up. The faster you move, the more damage you're going to be able to do with it. Don't panic. I'm still here. Just getting a little bit hot already. Dreadnought says, too bad you have to use move for that and can't jump. Yeah, I think if they made it so it worked with jumping, then grasshoppers, which are already pretty damned overpowered, would become even more overpowered. They are already quite silly, grasshoppers. Okay, we're just going for good old-fashioned ignore cover. Right, I'm firing with this Orion first because we've got a Narc beacon. I'm hoping to stick to this dragon, which will make any further SRMs even more effective. Okay, Narc attached, and you see we've got the little yellow flashing light stuck to that dragon now. So, now we can go absolutely nuts with our SRMs. And we have 2 mechs packing a big pile of SRMs. Got 4 on this Jaeger mech here. I'm going to turn off medium lasers in this environment because it is hot, so I don't want to heat up too quickly. I want to get more use out of my SRMs. We are making a serious mess of this dragon already. Left torso completely gone. And little Narc beacon still flashing away. Lazy says, got to shuffle your feet on the carpet to build up the static electricity. Nice. Speaking of which, let's get that on the go with this here dragon. Yeah, I'd rather shoot it in the front, but I've not got quite as good chance to hit. Oh, we could go there. That works. That's still 3 evasion, isn't it? Yep, we're doing that. Now, these coil rifles are quite hot. That's worth noting. So you'll see, I actually need to turn one of them off already. But that is the enemy dragon wrecked. They did have quite a satisfying little pew sound to them. Garrison says, I'm both intrigued and appalled by that Jaeger. It's a brawling catapult in disguise. I see Infernal. Yeah, Infernal's talking about the mechs disappearing off Nexus. He says the only mods that introduce chassis to the game now are Extended, Advanced, Rogue Tech, and JK variants, and they all try to overhaul things I don't necessarily like. You're gonna have to learn to mod, aren't you, Infernal? That is the way. That in fact that's why Harry mods in the first place. He just wanted to make something that he liked. And the result is Battletech Extended and Commander's Edition. Right, now what? How am I going to do this one? What back armor like on this thing? Yeah, we could take a volley. Rather go after this Grasshopper than that Shadowhawk, to be honest. We can just about get away with firing 2 coil rifles now, so we're going to do that. And I think I'm going to go for some vigilance on this dragon, since it's taking the brunt of the damage. Oh, you've got no game sound again. Sorry, guys. That'll be set to headphones from MechWarrior 5. There we go. Should have fixed that for you. Sorry about that, guys. Right. So once again, we're going to use this Narc beacon
as you wish
before we fire with the rest of the SRMs.
Confirm.
Hope that attaches to the Grasshopper. Narc attached. Good stuff.
Just stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Orders?
So, here we go. Once again, making good use of the extra damage you're getting from attaching a Narc. This is why I've got the Jaeger and the Catapult in this Brawly Lance, just packing all of those SRM6s. And I mean, at the moment they're just using the basic SRM6s. Once I start being able to stack improved versions in there, that damage is really going to shoot up. It's already high. Go this way around. A little bit less evasion if I go for here. Sorry, a little bit less off my chance to hit. So it's 50%. If I go there, I've got 60 here. Plus I get to shoot him in the butt, which could be helpful.
I got you.
Zaki says, I need some ideas on which mech to place medium coil.
I'm wounded, Commander.
Well, it's got to be fast mechs, Azakis, to get the most out of them. Right now I've got one on a dragon because I'm using heavies, but arguably you could get more out of these coils by dropping down to mediums or lights and just getting something really, really, really fast and getting even more damage out of them. But I have managed to pack 2 medium coils on this dragon, which I quite like. So, dragon getting a little bit battered. Where am I going to move to? And still be able to get a line of sight to shoot. And I still want to make sure I'm moving the maximum amount as well. How are we doing? Generally quite bad. I'm going to sprint away. That's what I'm going to do with the dragon. Because we need to lose some heat anyhow. And it's taking far too much damage for my liking at the moment. So we'll just hop back into cover for a moment. Hey Rylan, how you doing? He says, I'm enjoying this expansion. Coils are so fun. They are pretty good fun. Seeing how high you can get that damage to go. Very satisfying. Right. I think it's time for us to back away. Little by little. And head towards that cover, because there are reinforcements.
Unloading a full salvo.
And we've managed to knock down the grasshopper, which will come in handy. Pushing back in initiative phase. And give our SRM mechs time to pound him while he's down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's open on the catapult?
That shot got through my armor.
Ooh, we've got a leg down on 33 that's filled with ammo. I guess we'll be moving this guy then. So this is Garrison piloting this. Going to use some of that resolve up. Give him vigilance. And let's see if we can take out this grasshopper. CT destroyed. Grasshopper down. Nice.
Enemy eliminated.
Mr. Moon Moon Prime, yes, it is a brawler Jaegermech. I frequently blaspheme against the law and use chassis for things that they're not meant to be used for.
Commander.
But if it's got the slots... right, so the Chaucer has no cockpit armor left. This is getting nasty already. Gee, this is why I don't fight out of cover generally. All of these nasty things that can occur. Evasion, just not enough. At least not with mechs of this speed without jump jets to hop around with. We'll just fire. Reminds me of your 4x SRM6 Archer. Yes, I also like doing that. The Archer is 5 tons heavier than this catapult and this Jaeger. So you can do the same thing, but slightly better with an Archer. The S variant of the Archer, I believe, had enough slots to do that with. Also, the Wolf's Dragoons one, the W variant as well. Both of those are good for it. Right. I think I'm just going to reserve Garrison. Might have been a mistake. We'll find out shortly. Please don't knock the leg off. Hey, we got away with it. Okay. Yeah, and the new Archer missilery suite. Yeah, it's on the SRMs. It's plus 75% stability damage. So not straight up damage, but stability damage, which makes knocking mechs down a lot easier, of course.
Confirmed.
Right, do you know what? I'm going to save the Narc Beacon. I have 3 of them left. I'm not going to use one on this Shadowhawk. I need to drop the heat a bit as well, so we're going to turn off that medium pulse because that's a pretty hot weapon system. You know what, actually, let's just coolant vent. And we'll keep pumping that damage out. Yes, we will do that. Do I want to go for a precision strike here? Or do I want to save it for protection? Yeah, I'm gonna save the blue juice for protection because I don't think these two are going to make it back into the cover of this dust cloud. We definitely need to be fighting from the dust cloud now because we've got that reinforcement lance coming in. Already been hurting me. So we've got 60 tons, 75 tons. That's all we can see so far. Uh-oh. Yep, Garrison's definitely not making it back to the cover. Not now he's only got one leg.
Oh, crap.
With all these SRMs, I'm not going to be melee attacking. Absolutely not. Far too much damage would be lost by going for a melee attack compared to using the firepower that I've got here. Also, with an open cockpit like that, it's not worth the risk. Right, so the Jägermech made it back. I'm going to go for a precision strike here. Because that, I'll still have enough resolve to use on the catapult as well. Assuming the catapult survives, about to get pounded while it's down. This might be the end of Garrison. Close. Okay. So dragon. Where can I get the dragon? Where's this guy damaged? Use open CT. I suppose I could maybe just go for the 2. Do you know what? Let's do this, because if I take this guy out, then Garrison should be out of sight to the rest of that stuff. So we're going to do this. There we go. That's worth it.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, now we can stand Garrison up
I'm up again.
and shuffle him away. Oh god. That'll have to do, I think.
My mech is limping.
And we'll brace. Okay, once again, I'm going to move Garrison, I think. No.
Awaiting order.
Actually, let's move the Orion first, because Garrison can't quite reach the cover.
Move order received.
I'm not moving to engage the enemy at the moment. I know they outrange me, but they can't see me at the moment. I can't see them, and to be quite honest, I need
Orders.
this little bit of extra time to lose the heat that I've built up on some of my mechs. So that Orion, for example, is very hot. Dragon's running a little bit hot. Jägermech's very hot. So we're going to take the opportunity to lose the heat here the natural way, and then we can use the coolant vent. Who's got coolant vent? I think it's just Gecko has coolant vent. Yeah. Can use that during the combat.
Orders.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the Jaeger forward a bit. Oh, do I really want to do that with that head armor? Man, it doesn't matter what I do really. It's all risky, isn't it? 3 of my 4 mechs are in pretty bad condition. I mean, it could be argued even the Orion's not in great condition with 16 armor on that right torso. I've got that precious LB-10X. Okay. Let's form a foreign line, lose some heat. Patch says the one thing with the coil on the Assassin is that it's in an arm, which can make for some nervous moments if you don't have a spare. Yeah, that's one of the things with these new weapons. They're so powerful that when you lose them, you really feel it, don't you? You want to make sure you've got backups if you can afford them. Yeah, I mean, I've been spending most of the money my mercenary outfit's been earning on these weapons, which is why I haven't got a big store of cash at the moment. Hey, Gecko, welcome, and thank you so much for the bits. Right, I think it is time to spot things. Is it? Maybe? No, it's not. It's time to shuffle forward a little bit. Let
As
them
you
come
wish.
to me. I could do with losing even more heat, to be honest. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to come to me. They do need to see to be able to shoot as well. Okay, the 60-ton is just backing off. We'll see. If one of those has sensor lock, then I could be in trouble. But nothing's sensor locked me so far. And we do have a sensor lock of our own, but can't really make any use out of it. Because we're all short-ranged. I'm just going to... I move the dragon? I mean, it's not the best condition, is it, the dragon? But then again... Which torso is that again? That's the left torso. Not the way to be going, is it? Let's go this way. And again, that leg's vulnerable. The Cora rifles become pretty rubbish if you lose a leg off your mech. Right, what have we got? Jaeger mech, another dragon. Still don't know what that 75 tonner is, and a Vindicator. Let's see what we can pull off here. Go for a precision strike to the CT. That definitely stung. But as for the rest of my mechs, I'm just going to chill in the cover. Okay. I'm going to reserve. Let's see what they do.
Standing by.
Okay, I feel like that's got to be a Marauder.
Warning. Armor low.
Keep sniping away with this dragon, I suppose. I can only fire one of them this time, but if that hits CT, this mech's gone.
Engaging target.
No, no.
No
You hit a
damage
rock.
detected.
That's not what we wanted. Oh dear. Dragon potentially in big trouble now. I'm with you there, Moon. I'm with you there. Okay. Right. Enemy has moved forward
Awaiting
now,
orders.
but it's still not enough to get in range. Hey, Sarge, thank you very much for the resub. 10 months. Wow. My God. 10 months. You know what? I'm coming up for a year of streaming now. 19th of December, I think, was my first stream. Coming up for a year. And some of you have been with me almost that entire time, and thank you so much. And obviously, Sarge, thank you. Right. I'm still not quite ready for this. Not ready to spring the trap. I need them to shuffle a little bit closer. Don't want to have to move out of the cover. But I might be forced to, because they're already doing damage to me. Okay, that dragon now has no armor left on either side of it.
Armor breached. Internal damage.
Reporting.
Alright. We're going in.
Half
There's
knocked
no
out. It
other
will
thing
be
we can
done.
do about this, so it's happening. Right, nail the Vindicator, pray for luck that it dies, or wait till I've got the precision strike up and smash something that's squishy like the Jaeger. I'm going to smash the Jaeger mech. That's what I'm going to do. Get a Narc attached to it. There we go, we got the Narc. Now, Jaegers do not have a lot of armor. Not the stock, anyway. So, I'm hoping that if I just plow enough into it now... we'll be able to maybe take some weaponry off it, which will make it less painful the next time it fires. Should I use the lasers as well? I don't know. No, let's just stick with the SRMs. Okay, right arm destroyed. So that's a ballistic and an LRM-15 gone from the Jaeger already. Now then, Garrison. Garrison, with your one leg, you are too slow. It's not good enough. I was kind of hoping Garrison would be able to get in range as well. He can't, so we're just going to have to sit him in the cover and hope that taking that those couple of weapons off the Jaeger will be enough. Feel like we're going to lose parts of this Orion soon. Okay, so what's in that arm? Nothing. Where are my coils? Are they both in the left side? They are both in the left side, but I've got a very, very open left torso. Can I get away with firing 2 coils this time? Is this worth it? Let's try it. Just about get away with 2 coils. See if we can nail that Jaeger-Mech CT. No, no. We missed one, and the second shot hit the leg. Not helpful at all.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Still can't get Garrison in range. Oh my god. Got to keep building that evasion up. So we've got to keep moving. It's only 2 pips of evasion, but we are out in the open. That's better than just standing still and getting hurt.
Target's taking a critical hit.
No, leave the dragon alone. It can't take any more. Oh, God. What I'm worried about is when that 75 tonner fires. It's got PPCs and I think an AC5. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt so much.
Reporting.
Okay, so need to shield right torso. Going for maximum evasion here. That's all I've got. And it is a Marauder after all. I thought it was. We don't need the Narc beacon for this. Just need to try to finish this guy while he's down. That's still quite a tall order, I think.
Firing.
Got him though. That's the Jaeger-Mech out of action. Oh, look at that nice new Marauder model. Okay, Garrison, what are we going to do with you? I mean, you're useless where you are, so we've got to shuffle you forward and go for a brace. Now, at least this Vindicator, if I manage to build up... No! 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 Oh, that's where all the weapons are on the dragon. So that's the end of the coiling for this session, because I don't have any backups. Oh dear.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, I was just saying, at least that Vindicator, if I can build up enough resolve, that Vindicator is a relatively easy finish.
Awaiting orders.
Need to smash him in the center torso. Has Garrison got? Yeah, he has.
Confirmed.
Okay, we're going to do it with the catapult. Not very precise using SRMs for this, but I'm going to fire everything. Just really want to get him dealt with. There we go. Well, we've avenged our coil rifles. Hey Black Cat, how you doing? Good to see you. And now we're losing SRMs off the catapult. It's alright, they're not special, they're just bog standard normal SRMs. We can replace those.
Receiving you.
You know what? Screw this stuff. I'm going back to my sit-in cover and use long-range firepower strategy after this. It's so much more effective and less costly.
Reporting.
We've got to go for the Marauder, haven't we, really? Because the Dragon has a lot less firepower. I know the Marauder's hot right now, so,
Certainly.
you know, he's probably not going to fire much or anything next turn, but we are still more concerned about him than the Dragon. So, here we go.
I understand.
Fire everything we've got into this Marauder. Try to get a Narc Beacon attached. There we go. Another Narc attached. Good stuff. Our Dragon's completely useless now. At least for everything except for perhaps a headbutt.
Internal damage.
And we've lost half of the catapult. Also, something to be concerned about is the complete lack of armor on the Chaucer's head. Kind of worried about that too.
Position
He
confirmed.
could die very, very easily. Alright, we're no room for messing about. We're just going to fight absolutely everything we've got. Try to get the quick kill on the Marauder. Not going to happen, but if not the quick kill, we'll pray for some quick destruction. Right, so Dragon, an absolute mess. So I think we'll just run away
Full throttle.
rather than take any more damage on that.
I took a hit in the meat.
Okay, right torso destroyed on the catapult now. How's Garrison doing? He has 1 hit point remaining and could quite easily lose that left torso and lose his last hit point. So we've got to eject Garrison. No other option here.
Down.
Firepower would be nice, but we've just got to eject him. That left torso would almost certainly come off.
That's bad.
Okay, how's the Marauder getting on? He's shut himself down. All right, well, we've got to take advantage of this, haven't we? Should I go for the back shot? Can I get the back shot? There will do, I think. Yeah, let's go for that. Turn the medium laser off, I suppose. Hold on a minute. Oh, I thought I was in the rear arc. Give me my coloured lines back. Where's Commander's mod when you need it? Yes, this is going to have to be in the side, isn't it? Damn it. We do have the vanilla game headshot chances here. Maybe we'll just try for that then. Let's have a go.
Locking on target.
We managed a head hit.
That's a critical hit.
He's not dead. Have a look what happened. We just hit with a single missile. That's not good enough. Okay. Now, the Jaeger mech. Hot as hell right now. I'll go for vigilance because we're not in cover. I've got to turn lots of things off to be able to fire this. And how much armor has he got? 5 on that. Yeah, we'll go for a side torso, see if we can take some firepower off him, even if it's just a single PPC. There we go. That'll help. That will help.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Syndrin says, well, it's just Garrison. I mean, he's expendable, right? Oh, hi, Garrison. He's not expendable. He's special. Right. Still going to keep running away with the Dragon.
Full throttle.
Saves me ejecting if I can just run to safety. Hey, RQS Divine, thank you very much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream, mate.
Commander.
We're having a nightmare. This is my first mission of the day. It's gone all kinds of wrong.
I'm on the move.
Back away. Go for another precision strike while I can. Not losing any heat like this, am I? Shall we pencil this guy? Let's see if we can pencil this guy.
Engaging target.
There we go. Marauder doesn't have any weaponry left.
Critical hit, Commander.
This is good news. Now we just have to worry about the dragon. Not something I say very often. No worries, Divine. Thank you. Thank you so much for the raid.
Fire.
So, the Marauder's dead, in fact, isn't it? So, yep, just the dragon. I assume the pilot died while I wasn't looking. We can shoot the dragon in the butt, so we're going to do that. How's my Jaeger mech looking? Oh, really bad. Just generally really bad. Everything's bad. Gecko's still too hot. I'm going to have to turn that laser off again. And that SRM. So, just firing the medium pulse and the LB-10X into the back of the dragon. Is this worth a precision strike? It's directly into the rear. It might actually be worth it. Go straight into rear CT. Yeah, there we go. Now he's vulnerable. Okay, and my dragon's just going to keep running. Keep on running. Hendren says, growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional. I like that, yes. Definitely. Okay, now.
Yes, Commander.
Gecko gets another shot. Straight into the back of this dragon. Still one turn away from using Coolant Vent. But I'm going to precision strike again. Oh, no, really? We're too hot for that. Ah. Okay, we'll swap the medium pulse for... Should I go for the SRMs? Going to be a bit more spready, but they do more damage than the medium laser. Great, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Target acquired and locked in.
Okay. How's he looking? 10 internals left. Oh my god. Right, come on. Surely we can do this, Chaucer. Save yourself from the inevitable cockpit death. And just do the 10 damage we need to the rear here, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There it is. Oh, we made it through. Well, that mission was kind of costly, though.
Mission successful.
We lost 2 medium coils from the dragon. The dragon's going to need quite a lot of repairs. We also lost a couple of SRM-6s and half of the catapult. I needed to eject, so we got 609k there. But yeah, so that's... oh god, I know all that ammo in those heat sinks. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Right, at least the Jaeger mech and the Orion did okay. How are we looking for injuries? Garrison out for 51 days. Oh my god. At least he lived though. I feel like we did the right thing ejecting him. What am I going to take here? It's got to be the Marauder, hasn't it? Because the Marauder's new now and I don't have one yet. There are 3 pieces up for grabs for this Marauder. I can choose 2 of them with my priority salvage. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope RNGesus is kind and gives us the 3rd. Oh, there's a plus 10 damage AC5 as well. Oh, that would be lovely. We're not going to get it though, are we? Yeah, we're going to get heat sinks and ammo. We did not get the 3rd piece of Marauder. We did not get the plus 10 damage AC5. We did get a plus 1 resolve comm system. We don't have a comm system yet, so even a plus 1 is an improvement. So we could do with that. So Syndrin says, got a Marauder in my game, pilot with Tactics 10, Cool Shot Mastery. Add the Marauder's Lance Command mod for more cool shot bonuses. Averages around 33% head hit chance. Jesus, that's nuts. What have they done with this DLC? Everything's overpowered. All right, time for some repairs. get you fixed. Let's get you fixed. They're cheap and easy. And this is where it starts getting pricey. Gotta refit the catapult. So we do have spare SRM6s. That's not a problem. I need heat sinks and ammo as well, though. Get a couple of tons of ammo in. Do I have spare heat sinks by this point? I do. Okay, that's not so bad, is it? Okay, but still, 283k. Oh, hold on, I'm still not done. What am I missing? More heat sinks. Put them in the center. Likely to lose them there, aren't I? Yeah, okay, so, yeah, that's that. Is there a better medium laser I can chuck in here while I'm at it? Don't want to use my ER medium, I'm saving that. There's reasons. We've got a large pulse as well, also saving that. We do have plus damage ones. I think I'm going to keep those for assault mechs. Alright, you're done. You're done. That'll do.
Right.
And the dragon. What am I going to do with you, dragon? I don't think I've got spare coils. Oh, 226k. Well, we still made profit out of that mission. It just wasn't a lot of profit. Yeah, do you know what? I'm just gonna fix this with no weaponry for now. Not going to be needing to use it, and we'll wait until we see some more coil rifles. Okay, let's quickly spend any pilot XP we earned there. We're moving on. What's Gecko doing? Ooh, 100 more XP, and then he's maxed out on guts. How about the Chaucer? Yeah, no, okay, none of them are ready. Right, let's do something a little bit scarier. Sorry, a little bit less scary, I guess, because we've still got this 2.5 skull. So we just did a 3 skull. We've got a 3.5, a 4 skull, but we've also got this 2.5. So I'm going to do that. I need a morale boost. Oh, hang on. Think about this carefully. That's against the Capellans. Who's this against? Taurians, that's fine. And this one, Pirates, that's fine. Okay, that's all good. Just wanted to make sure that I wasn't about to take too much rep away from the Capellans and by doing this low-level one and then find I couldn't do one with a bigger payout without upsetting them too much. But it's all good. We're fine. Okay, let's do this. Oh, this is a VIP mission. Oh, okay, this is one of the new mission types. You may have seen this already. You probably haven't seen it on my stream yet because I don't think I've done one of these on stream. Right, so all the Ultra ACs. Do I want to take the Rifleman with the tag for the extra damage, or do I just want to take the pure? Nah. Yeah, I think I do want to take the Rifleman, you know. I'm going to take the Rifleman. Right, so who's coming on this mission? Sarge, Rylan, and between Catch and Black Cat. It's going to have to be Black Cat right now because he's got the high spirits. Stick him in the Rifleman. And we've got Sarge and Rylan in the Catapult and the Orion. Okay. Oh, sorry, Catch. You're getting left behind for this one, but you are slightly more experienced than the other pilots in your Lance, which is why you draw the short straw on this mission. The rest of them need to catch you up a little bit. I assume by that you have been injured less than these guys. Zaki says, I keep losing rep with the Davians. Such missions. Can you tell them I'm a good guy? He can't be trusted. Don't trust him, Davians. I mean, yeah, no, Zakis is a great guy. Garrison says, boo, I have ramen in my bunk. What? Why and what? I don't understand. Stop keeping ramen in your bunk? Like, or did Sarge put it there? No, Sarge, ramen, that's edible. Sarge wouldn't have put it there. It'd be like worms or something if Sarge did it. Well, Syndrin says, My Marauder has a Gauss rifle plus. That would be nice. I do actually have a Gauss rifle. I've not used it on anything yet. But I've got one in storage. And I'm probably going to equip it on an assault, I think. Lazy says, arguably when everything is overpowered, nothing is overpowered. Well, I mean, the original weapons haven't changed. So they're still very, very poor compared to how good these new ones are. And I would say it would be fine if the AI also had access to these new overpowered weapons, but they don't. That's what makes them overpowered for me. Okay, we've got some kind of snotty VIP here.
What the hell are we doing on this rock?
And piloting a Potato 1S.
Moving to position.
Piece of cake.
And it is our job to keep them as safe as possible.
I get
Now,
you.
what's...
On the move.
Where's the cover? There appears to be some cover over there. Oh, really? A 20-tonner? Oh, yeah, it's 2.5 skull, isn't it? But then again, I've seen some really nasty 2.5 skull missions where you get much heavier stuff. Just going to reserve the VIP. Don't want to send that in first to get shot, because we're supposed to protect it. But the mission here, in order to protect the VIP, is to destroy all the Capellan forces. A little bit concerned over whether that's going to be more Capellans or not. We might get lucky. It might be pirates. Okay, we've got long-range stuff this time.
Commander.
Is the rifleman's tag laser in range? Is that a bit far? Nah, it's a bit far. Okay. We're going to go for a sensor lock on the Locust, because, you know,
Got a lock.
that's an easier way to kill lights if you can remove that evasion.
I hear you.
Okay, looks like just Sarge is going to be shooting out my heavies this turn. Not enough resolve for a precision strike yet. We can also see they have a Shadowhawk. Now, Sarge is packing 2 ER medium lasers here. Got a bit more reach than the standard ones, but they are hot. And in this environment, very hot. So, you know what? I think I'm actually going to turn off the Ultra ACs and we'll just fire the medium lasers because they've got a better chance to hit. And it's only a Locust, so it doesn't have much armor anyway.
Engaging.
I mean, I could have just fired a single one with breaching shot, but at this point, I think I'd rather fire the 2. Okay, Rylan is going to charge forward like a crazy man, relying on his 4 pips of evasion for survival for the next turn. But everything's pretty small here, so I think he'll be okay. We're even going to engage with the VIP. Just fire the large laser, I think. Oh, VIP's useless. Should have expected that. Okay, even more coming in. Are these all going to be Capellans? I've got a horrible feeling they're all going to be Capellans. I think I need to start looking for where I can kite to. It's going to be difficult with everything being so fast. And where the cover is. Right, so we're right on the map edge here. Oh, God. So we've got a drop coming over there and a drop coming over here. Map edge here. No sign of any cover. Yeah, that's map corner. What about if we go backwards? No. Okay, so our tactical options here are move to here, where there's some cover, or just run around out in the open, surrounded by mechs. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Right, we're going to move towards that cover, I guess. Since we're soon going to be fighting 3 lancers of stuff. As I said, I can only hope that some of these forces are non-Capellans and we have a 3 or even 4-way fight on our hands here, but I doubt it. I've got a feeling it's just going to be piles and piles of Capellans coming in. They're not known for wanting to fight fair, are they? No worries, Bellator. Good to see you. Thank you. Lessons learned says, I said that once until 16 light mechs showed up. Yeah, I've been there. Although not all light mechs. I've been there where, you know, lots and lots of mechs show up. And it escalates very quickly. Right, 2 Shadowhawks. Right, now the good thing about Shadowhawks is they are a little bit exploding. Might be worth using this resolve.
Ready for orders.
Okay, the Locust is getting ignored at this point. I think it's time to try to tag something. I'm going to go for this guy. Yeah, I'm going to go for this guy. Hopefully that tag laser hits. It did. So then I'll go for a precision strike with one of the other guys. And hopefully we'll do butt tons of damage. Let's go for the Sarge. Turn those UACs on. Precision strike, CT, and in theory, dead mech. Yeah, I'm going to fire everything. We need quick kills here. I know this is going to build my heat up, but next turn I can just drop it while running for the cover. Okay, 1 Shadowhawk down.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Now then, Ryland. And I could get a back shot in. That's only a 25 tonner and a 25 tonner. I think, do you know what? I think this might actually be worth our while here.
Moving out.
Obviously, we're going to get shot in the back by these lights, but if the plus side for us is that we managed to quickly take out this Shadowhawk by shooting him in the butt, then it was all worthwhile. Yeah, there we go. I think it was worthwhile.
Gotcha.
Okay. Commander, I've got eyes on another Davian Lance. Okay, well, we're fighting Liao, so this is a separate force right here. Although there's only 2 mechs left in this Liao Lance. Hopefully Davian will be distracted with one of them rather than shooting us in the butt.
Damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Ryland's butt is facing these guys over here. I think they just dropped there, didn't they?
Okay, that was bad.
Garrison says, Doyle, you forgot the best tactical option. Running straight at them, punching them in the face, and telling them that their soap is inefficient at hiding their fear. Okay. What are we going to do here? Oh, God. VIP. Terrible. Okay. Go here. Turn that off. Fire everything else. At least, you know, we're removing a pip of evasion from the commando, if nothing else. Now that's confusing because, right, we all saw the text box said that Davian forces were being dropped, but I swear I just saw the Liao symbol flash up. Is that a bug? Or is it just because we haven't seen these guys yet? I don't know. Something fishy's happening there, I think. All right,
What's up, boss?
let's see what they are with Sarge. These things are bigger than what we're already facing. So that yeah, it's definitely a Liao Lance, isn't it? The text box says Davian, and it's actually Liao. So either this is Darius's intel at work here, or there's a slight bug with the text boxes there getting muddled up, because these are definitely not Davian. 100% not Davian. Right, so he's got evasion and 60% damage mitigation. I'm not going to shoot him. I'm going to give Sarge vigilance, so he's got a bit of protection from the inevitable onslaught from these guys. And we'll just fire at the commando, I think. I'm going to turn those medium lasers off, though.
Scored a critical hit.
Gecko said, did a 3.5 skull mission, kill the pirate lance, was a light mech and an assault mech, Cyclops. Crazy mission, easy kill. Just 2 mechs, is that it? Nice. You got lucky there.
Receiving.
Right. Ah, Flaky, hello. Good day to you too, mate. Good to see you. Sindrin. Oh, that's amazing. Or embarrassing, depending on which side of things you sit, but I think it's amazing. He says, shooting him in the ass, that was a Liao blow. Oh my god. Genius. Right, yeah, we're just gonna keep shooting this commando till he dies. He's gone. Garrison's demanding the news. Not yet, not yet. Soon.
Commander?
I've got to do that thing where I build it up so much that it ends up being completely underwhelming when I do drop the news. Right, I need to position Rylan carefully. Is that careful? Maybe this is better. Go with that.
Affirmative.
And yes, I'm going to fire everything.
I've got.
Oh god. Those ACs were all over the place. Never mind.
Critical hit, Commander.
Zaka says it's never a bug, just a feature. Yeah. Darius's intel at work again, isn't it? Zaka says, let's do the reverse psychology. No, we don't want any news. Actually, we're out of here. I'm just going to sit on it a little bit longer so I don't have to keep repeating myself.
Good to go.
Okay, Sarge can make it into cover.
Acknowledged.
Oh, they've got a K2, look. We should probably shoot that, shouldn't we? Go with a precision strike. Center torso.
Confirmed.
Look like a good start. Oh, it's more than a good start. It's a good start and a good finish, all in one. Sarge wrecks the K2. Excellent work.
Yeah?
Okay, VIP time. VIP's still pretty low heat, so I'm going to make use of the firepower, I think, while we got it. Yes, we'll shoot this guy. 40% damage mitigation, but got to start somewhere with the damage on him, haven't we? Now then. That Locust has just got a medium laser, but I'm not sure I can be bothered to finish him, to be honest. Feel like going for the larger Griffin target. Yeah, let's do that.
Firing a full salvo.
We've opened something up, and we got a tag laser on him. That means Rylan is going to do a little bit more damage to him. We'll come back for that Locust later. What's the worst that can happen from a Locust, eh? Certainly not worth as much as potentially stripping off that PPC side from the Griffin. We haven't quite managed to do it, but we must be close. Oh no, a whole 15 damage on the VIP. Pretty sure the VIP will live. Nice one, Sarge. Sarge says the news is that Donald is in London to do battle with the Queen. Garrison says, man, I want to play more Soul Calibur. Speaking of Soul Calibur, they brought the Season 2 thingamajig out for it. So there's actually new content. There's a new character that I haven't bought the Season 2 pass yet. I was weighing it up and thinking, yeah, I might.
I'm taking the shot.
The right's also gone. The VIP was useful. Yay. There's going to be another Lance dropping in very shortly, though, I think.
Got past the armor.
orders.
Yeah, let's go with the rifleman.
Move order.
Just about get Black Cat into cover. We'll go... Oh, he's stripped now, but he's still a threat in melee. Still got a hard enough punch to knock one of our pilots straight out of the cockpit. So we do want to take him down.
All weapons.
He's got 60% damage reduction right now. That's kind of painful. But we have managed to get the tag laser on him. So that tag laser will allow us to do an extra 10% damage with our energy and ballistic weapons.
Good to go.
Doesn't sound that amazing, does it, when you're mitigating 60%, but he is the bigger threat, though. Who's... Yeah, nobody's cool enough. Okay, we're gonna have precision strike, but we'll turn off the medium lasers. Okay, that definitely hurt him. Is he close to being open? He is, in fact, open. Right.
Got something you want done?
Don't have enough resolve for Sarge to
Ordnance received.
do a precision strike as well, but we can pray for a little bit of luck, I suppose.
On target.
And thanks to that precision strike, we have knocked him back in initiative phase. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to finish him off before he punches anyone. Now, those locusts are starting to be a pain in the butt, but I'd still rather kill this griffin
That shot
first, I
went
think.
internal. I'm here.
Right, let's go here. Oh, we may as well plow everything in.
Acknowledge.
Alright, it's only a 30% on those LRMs, but every little helps.
Armor breach.
Okay, VIP's okay. For now. Oh, Jesus, look at that rear. 26 internals. We need to finish this griffin. That's what we need to do. Let's finish this griffin really quickly. Okay.
Giving them everything I've got.
There we go. Black Cat got the job done.
Show me your
Right, now we need to kill the locusts, because our VIP is actually vulnerable at this point. No room for messing about anymore.
Commander?
Rylan. Where shall we go with you? Let's hold you there for now.
Receiving you.
Move Sarge. So, Sarge to there, I suppose.
Affirmative.
Now then. How are we going to do this? Could be argued that I'm better off just going for the medium lasers here and losing the quitting firing the UAX for a turn and losing the recoil penalty, but I feasibly could manage to not hit the CT with those medium lasers. I could precision strike it though, couldn't I? There you go. I could. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Have faith in Sarge. Rule number 1. There we go.
All primary targets have been destroyed.
Hostile.
Garrison's screaming for melee. Okay, here's the next lance. And VIP's very squishy rear is facing them. This is bad. This is very bad. Quick, Ryland, kill. What's his chances going to be? Oh, no, a melee attack will not do the job here. No, melee is wrong. We've got to shoot. Okay, precision strike, ultra ACs. So, I mean, I know these have got a lower chance to hit, but I will be firing more of them than if I just do 2 plinks of medium laser damage, which wouldn't be enough to kill it, even if, well, it might be if they both hit the CT, but still. Ah, screw it, we're doing the ultra ACs. There we go, gamble paid off, Ryland got the job done, Locust down, okay. So,
Mission successful.
What? That's weird. I swear they just dropped another lance off. Why is it ended? I mean, I shouldn't complain because the VIP could have died. Nothing about that mission felt like it was how it was supposed to be. We got told it was dropping Davian forces. It was another Lance of Liao. We got told the next Lance of Liao was coming in. And the mission ended before that arrived. What's going on? I don't understand. Oh well, we got a nice chunk of cash for doing that though. VIP made it, and we didn't lose any gear, and nobody got injured. So all in all, a very successful mission. We can take a K2 part. We can complete another one of those. And what else? We can complete a locust for selling, but are there any weapons I want to take ahead of that? The answer is no, there aren't. So we're going to complete that locust. That gives us something to make a little bit of cash with. We also got a piece of the Griffin and another locust and some general guff. Oh, and a PPC. Not too bad. So Azakis thinks it ended because they hadn't dropped yet. So if you just wipe them out before it drops, it'll end. I'm just trying to think, but I thought, at least on the Urban Warfare DLC, those kind of missions.
That mech is ready to fight.
No, maybe I never. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure now whether that is just how it's supposed to be. Because I was going to say I don't remember them ending in that manner before. I remember, just fighting on. But then I'm trying to think: have I ever actually just wiped the forces out that quickly before the next drop comes in? And the answer is probably no, because I've not had these ridiculously overpowered weapons before. So yeah, Azakis, you could be right there, couldn't you? PM Collector Boy, hello and welcome to the stream. That's a new name in chat. He says, I took a mission to murder some TV star and it felt kind of bad. Yeah. Brock Armstrong, I think. Is it that guy? I remember him. Don't worry, he deserves it. He's not very nice to people. Doesn't give to charity. Treats the staff really badly. Don't feel too bad. Right. Let's see about... Yeah, we definitely want to chuck that locust in storage. We don't want you. I'll keep the K2 out, though, because I could build another Daiquiri K2 just as a backup for my other Daiquiri things. Daiquiri is good. We've still got a Thunderbolt that I've not built as well. Need more guns. Okay. Pilot XP, and then we're going to go into the next mission.
Waiting for orders. Receiving you. Yes, Commander.
Aha! Sarge can get Gunnery 10. Excellent. And Halcyon, hey! Thank you. Good to see you, and thank you so much for the resub. He says more guns. Yes, more guns is always good. Right, Sarge is now Gunnery 10 and Tactics 10. Excellent news. Right. On to the next mission, and that's this 3.5 skull here. That's the biggest payout in this location. So it might actually be easier to do this assassination mission for 4 skulls than this 3.5 skull battle. But we're going to go for it in order, I think. So we'll do this one first. Okay, so I can now get in the mech I was missing from that lance, which is the Jaeger mech. We'll get all of the old boys lance in this time. Thank you very much for the follow, PM Collector Boy. Really appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the stream. Okay, Chico says, clickbait, what's the news? Ooh, few more minutes. Hey, Capios, how you doing? See, there's still more people rolling in. Okay, Rifleman has Black Cat in, catching the Jaeger, riling the catapult. Yeah, all Ultra AC5s. So we can play the range game here, which will be handy in an environment with not too much cover. Just the dust clouds and Martian environments. Roosterfish67, thank you for the follow as well. What's Zach is saying there? He says, in attack and defend, if you complete the primary objective of killing their base, then additional waves do not drop, but you still need to evac. Something similar here, maybe? Yeah, I mean, it could be. Like, if you just wipe out the stuff coming in quick enough, it might just decide that means you can escape. But, I mean, I didn't have to make it to an evac point or anything. It just seemed weird. I don't know. It might be on purpose, but it seemed a bit strange. Okay. What's that? That looks like a hunchback to me.
Gee,
Destroy the Taurian
what is this
lance.
place? This is nasty.
Waiting on you, Commander.
This is the exact same map we were just on. Okay. We're going to go a different direction this time. We're going to head straight towards that dust cloud this time with the cover.
Reporting enemy contact.
And just stay behind this ridge line until we get there. Oh, are you serious? Oh, I I tried to type that really badly, but it didn't come out as badly as I hoped. Hold on. There we go. That's that's what I was trying to do. I failed at typing badly without even meaning to. I mean, I managed to get talking wrong, but considering I was trying to type badly, and that was the only word that came out wrong, it could be argued that I typed badly at typing badly, and it came out good.
Full speed.
Now everybody's typing badly. Excellent. Good stuff. So what do we see? 60, 30, 50. Well, we know that 50 ton is a hunchback. We saw that earlier. Still going to keep manoeuvring. Don't need to pop the ridge line just yet. Want to try to get in this cover. Form ourselves up a nice firing line.
Bustin' up. Receiving you. Going full throttle.
Oh, I see. Rubian's saying if it's big news, Doyle's totally going to type it out for his hearing impaired, right? I see. Yeah, there you go. Garrison says he'll translate. Thank you, Garrison. They have an 85 tonner. Okay. Busy just kind of scoffing at this Taurian lance. It's only Taurians. This will be easy. And then an 85 tonner shows up. Okay. Can I actually fit through that gap? Or do I have to go through this gap? I don't know. I just don't know.
What's up, Commander?
Well, let's find out. If I just stay this side of the ridge line a little bit longer, hopefully they won't see to shoot me.
I hear you.
Oh, hello. Almost get Rylan in. I'm just going to move over here for now. I didn't realise there's a couple of spots of cover just right on the peak, on the crest of the ridge there, that we can use next turn. I mean, I could sprint into it now, but I don't want to because it gives them line of sight, and I'm not ready to give them line of sight just yet. Try to hold off taking any damage for as long as possible. Curse, you know that 85 tonner could well be a stalker, and we could be in for a world of pain as soon as we're visible to the enemy. It could be a Battlemaster as well, yep. Could absolutely be a Blurg, Garrison's saying. And a Zakis, a Blurg. It could be.
armor's holding, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Okay. It's time.
Something I can do?
Or is it? Or I just go for another sprint? Do you know what? I think I will just go for another sprint. Let's do it. Another turn without firing won't do us any harm. Get the good combat position. We're in the cover now. So they got a quick draw 4G. That hunchback 4P it looked like.
Damage is minor.
I think it looked like 4P. Let's have a close look. It is a 4P. And a javelin. Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Ah, hold on a minute. We can get Rylan into cover. And he can still shoot as well. Do that. I think I'll go for the quick draw. He's got no damage mitigation. So we're going to go for him. And I'm going to precision strike this as well. Quick kills are good kills.
All weapons are go.
Definitely hurt him. Okay. Some kind of LRMs coming from the 85 tonner. Not very many though. Hard to tell what that was. They used breaching shot. That could still easily be a stalker. Right. Rylan managed to get the internals of this quick draw down to 75. That's very good going. So, let's see if Sarge can finish what Rylan started. I want to precision strike this. Or do I want to take a gamble and multi-shot? Let's gamble. Gambling is fun. Okay, so I want just one Ultra AC at the Hunchback. We'll fire one at the Javelin and then both of our medium lasers at this quick draw. Hoping we get lucky and hit that CT and finish him off. Okay, Sarge, time for something spectacular.
Roger.
Oh, he's only gone and done it. He gets the CT shot with the ER medium. And then we get the breaching shot on the Hunchback from the Ultra AC5s. And the breaching shot on the Javelin as well. Sarge, that was poetry.
Yes, Commander.
So beautiful. Right, now then. Catch next.
On it.
What should I do with Catch? I think I might just fire everything I've got at this Hunchback with Catch. Go for a precision strike on him. Yeah, because Sarge has softened up that CT nicely with that breaching shot. Good stuff. Really compound his problems. Go for the head, says Garrison. I'm too used to avoiding headshots because they're quite low on Commander's Edition. And I keep thinking about it and I think, do I want to spoil myself by going for headshots while it's easy? And then I'll be on Commander's Edition and it will be hard again and I'll need to do other things. I don't know. Oh, speaking of headshots, Catch just took one from that cheeky little Javelin and we have confirmed it is a blurg. Seems that there's another Lance going as well.
Light damage. Holding fire.
Hey Emperor Krang, how you doing? Good to see you. Sarge says, did you have any doubt? In you, Sarge? Never. Never. Trust in the Sarge is a saying in this Lance for a reason.
Losing armor.
What's going on here? Miri saying, Darius, those aren't Torian colours on those units. Oh, Free Worlds League. But we're them as well. We're also Purple Bird. Leave us alone. We're your friends. I don't think they like us. Okay, first order of business, kill Hunchback. Second order of business, start work on the blurg, I think.
Waiting for order.
Okay, so I'm gonna move Catch. Get him over here.
Roger that.
Hoping Catch will finish off this hunchback, and then we'll use the rifleman with the tag laser to go for the battle master. Right, come on, catch. No pressure, but don't fail this. There we go. Good man, good man. Hunchback down.
Hostile eliminated.
Oh yeah, lazy. I've not even asked, have I? How's your new machine? I forgot. Last time I saw you, you logged off to build it.
Damage is minor, Commander.
It's great. Everything runs so much better. Awesome. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I hope you have a lot of fun with that, man. Right, rifleman time. It's a lot of stuff. Should I just plow damage into the side of this guy? I think we might. Let's do that. Have I just moved out of range of my tag laser now like an idiot? I have. I'm an idiot. Okay. No tag laser this turn then. But then again, Black Cat. He's got high spirits. I might just use that resolve. All right. Let's try the headshot that the public asked for. Here it comes. Guess what? No headshot was achieved. Okay.
Got it.
Lessons learned. Thank you very much for the host. We're going to keep plowing damage into the side of this Battlemaster while we can, though. See if we can strip some firepower off him. How's he looking now? Almost shot a PPC arm off.
Yes, Commander.
Sarge, you can actually stay where you are, I think. There is just fine. Turn those mediums off. Fire the Dakka. Nice! Right leg destroyed.
That hit something good.
I mean, he is, of course, going to get straight up again, but this is great because he'll have vastly reduced accuracy for the turn he's just about to do. There we go. So you lose hit chance for being knocked down and having to get up again. So that's good because the Battlemaster's got a lot of firepower potentially. It's on 0 heat. And I was going to say, and now he's going to miss with a lot of it, but he didn't, did he? He actually hit with nearly all of that. Oh, that is just my luck. He should have missed with a lot of it. Yes, Garrison. Thursday and Friday. If you're up for joining me, you are welcome.
Report
And Mello as well.
minimal damage.
Wolfsheart, thank you very much for the resub. 5 months now. You are almost up to the gold icon. He says, Dakka Dakka, Stompy Stompy, Zappa Zappa. Thank you for that. And thank you for making me read out something that made me feel really silly. Honestly, though, thank you so much for the support. 5 months. That is fantastic. 7 days to MechWarrior 5, right? Full release, that is, says Sindred. It comes out on the 10th. So I think you're right. I don't know what today's date is. I've had so little sleep that I couldn't even tell you what the day is right now. But yes, you're probably right there, Sindrin. For those that aren't sure, there is someone's got a countdown on the go in the MechWarrior 5 channel. It's been going for days now. It says 6 days and 14 hours and 31 minutes at this point. At least that's what it looks like to me, without actually clicking through to the channel. So yes, we are very, very close. And I'm so excited about MechWarrior 5. I didn't think I would be as excited as I am. But I am. Right, is that tag laser in this time? Yes, it is. Okay, we're not going to screw up with the tag laser. We're going to make sure that we land it. And I'm going to go for a precision strike here, you know. Oh, should I go for leg? Should I? I mean, we've got the chance. We've taken one leg off. I feel like it would be rude to ignore this other leg. Let's go for it.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Oh my God, no. No promises are being made about doing a 12-hour stream, Gareth. I absolutely can't guarantee I can do that at all. Not with the baby around. Not with the tiny amounts of sleep I'm getting.
Damage on that hit.
So Syndrome was calling for the leg. We almost got it. 40 internals left. Rylan, you have lots of armor. Let's send you to the front line.
position.
I do love how the Catapult K2 looks. You know what? I'm just gonna go for a close up on it. Sorry about the red lines everywhere, but it is a beautiful looking mech. We've got the lasers in the arm locations, and you can see those triple barreled Ultra AC5s on the side. I think it looks gorgeous. Great looking mech. Right, we are going to go smashy on the Battlemaster, but we're out of resolve now, so we're just relying on pure luck for taking this leg off. 40 internals left on it.
Commencing Alpha
It's
strike.
absolutely possible that this could do it, and we did it. Nice one, Rylan. We legged the blurg. That means we can take some
Shoot it down when
decent
you
salvage out of that. I
have
think 2 parts of it should be up for grabs after legging it, but we've got some Marek on Marek action here. As the other lance moves in, we need to take this out.
wounded.
PM Collector Boy says, I can see why the Innisphere thought the Timberwolf was related to the Catapult. Yes, definitely. What didn't they call it the Mad Cat? Because it was a mix. Their sensors thought it was a Marauder or a Catapult and couldn't make its mind up or something. I know there's some lore-based story behind that.
Receiving you.
Okay, Catch. I'm gonna keep Catch at the back because he's the most damaged of all of my mechs. But we've got just enough blue juice to go for a precision strike, and we're going to go for this dragon here because he's got no evasion, so makes sense. Go for the low hanging fruit. No protection, no evasion. Is there any AMS in heavy metal? Halcyon's asking. I don't think so. I've not seen any, Halcyon.
Commander.
Although I haven't, seen everything there is to see in this DLC yet. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's AMS in this.
Affirmative.
Garrison says there's a reason there are 17 variants of a catapult, but he said it with some naughty words in there. It works on the if it fits, it works. Yeah, and it looks awesome as well. I've always liked that about it. Do I want the medium lasers on? No, we'll keep them off. A little bit on the toasty side here. I do love these Ultra AC5s. They're so far definitely my favourite weapon system from the new DLC. Emperor Krang says, I haven't seen anything in heavy metal yet. Oh, well, you've seen some stuff now. We've got some Ultra AC5s on the go, and they are glorious. PM Collector Boy says, I love my dragon, but I benched him for the time being for a brand new quick draw. Quick draws are nice and fast. Given the choice between a dragon and a quick draw, I would take a quick draw personally. That would be my preference between the two. I'm going to say that's a good call. Should I do? I want to move this rifleman back a little. I'm deliberating because I'm trying to think about making the most out of the tag. But you know what? This time, I think I just need to back Black Cat away a little bit. I need Rylan or Sarge to take the attention for this next round, and we're going to use that high spirits advantage to just precision strike this javelin. Doesn't matter if I fire the tag as well. I mean, the heat. Oh, actually, it does. The heat. I was going to say the heat's negligible, but actually a little bit higher than I thought. So I will turn it off. Because although I'm shooting at the javelin here, I was just about to say I'm hoping it dies, and if it doesn't, I'm going to plough the rest of my firepower into that dragon that we've opened up anyhow. But nice work from Black Cat. Javelin dead.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Hey Coppertail, how you doing? Good to see you. And Marshmallow, good to see you too. Alright, Sarge to the front is the order right now.
Confirmed.
He's got the most armour. And we're just relying on luck at this point to wreck this dragon, because I'm out of resolve. Just used it on Black Cat. Do I want to turn on the mediums? Bit hot. Well, we'll fire one ER medium, I think.
Fire.
A little bit of extra damage won't do us any harm. And should be enough stability damage to knock the dragon down.
Scored a critical
Was he already
hit.
unsteady? He was already unsteady. That's good. And now we can do a cool shot while he's down. The next pilot.
Yes, Commander.
I think we'll use catch for that.
Position confirmed.
Just keeping him at the back of the formation because he is quite damaged. At least if the AI does decide to focus him anyhow, at least their chances to hit will be lower the further away I am.
What can I do for you?
Okay, Rylan. Push forward. And... Quick draw or dragon? Well, the quick draw is the easier target, so I guess we're going to go for him. Oh, that definitely hurt. Love the sound of those Ultra AC5s. So good. Now then.
Orders.
Is the tag laser in range? If I shuffle back a bit. Perhaps if I turn it on. Yeah, it's in range from there. What about if I go all the way over here and get some evasion? Yep, still in range. Okay, we're going to make use of the tag laser now. Get that extra 10% damage. Every little helps. And yeah, we'll save the resolve. Because I'm pretty sure that Black Hat doesn't benefit from his own tag. It's only the mechs that fire after the tag that get the benefit. Otherwise, I'd just be precision striking with him all the time at the moment. But I think it's more worth our while to save the resolve for the next pilot along. And that's going to be... I think it's going to be catch. Is it going to be catch? Yeah, I think it is. Move him a little bit so we can get the front arc.
Moving to position.
We'll go for a precision strike. I think we'll fire everything we've got as well. So medium lasers included. Just want to make sure this target goes down. There we go. And there's only one left now, so we can deal with being a little bit on the hot side.
Enemy down.
In fact, I mean, this dragon might not even survive
Waiting on
this
you,
round.
Commander.
We'll have to see. It's only one pip of evasion we're getting for Rylan here, but again, every little helps. It's sometimes just worth your while going for that.
Roger that. Firing on target.
And reducing the enemy's chance to hit a little.
Good to
Right,
go.
Sarge, precision strike.
I get you. On the move.
And we will leave that ER medium on, and we're going to shoot for CT. Oh, that was good. That was very good. That was a lot of CT damage there. Pray the dragon doesn't punch anyone out of the cockpit. Yeah, no, all good. Shooting for Black Hat in the Rifleman. Rifleman's still got armor left though, so we're doing all right. But yeah, look at that. 20 internals remaining on the dragon. Well, I mean, Sarge almost did the job there, so let's give him the finish. See if he can do this. I'm pretty sure he can. There we go. Dragon down. That should be mission complete.
Mission
Excellent.
successful.
Syndrin says, you guys are going to love all the UAC++. All of them have less weight and less space required. You can make some crazy ballistic builds with these. Oh, God. I can imagine, Syndrin, yeah. I think we've already got a ++ Ultra AC5 on the Orion, so that's -2 recoil and -2 tons on that one already. It's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? And that, yeah, that's just a ++. I assume there's a +++ somewhere out there that I've not discovered yet. All right, some minor injuries there. Black Cat out for 13 days, Catch out for 13 days, but mission successful. Catch just winning on the kill count there. How do I say that? Flaco Diablo 668. Thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it, and I hope I got your name right. Okay, let's take the 2 parts of the Battle Master that we earned, because we don't have Assault Mechs yet. Wonder what we can do with this. Got a lot of energy hard points. I wonder how many snub PPCs I can cram into that. Oh, there's a +2 resolve comm system as well. We're going to have to roll the dice on that, because we'll take the mechs, the mech parts above anything else in this case, I think. The Syndrome says not all weapons have +++ variants. Gauss rifles, Ultra ACs, and PPCs only have ++. Okay, fair enough. I mean, the ++ is good enough, isn't it? -2 recoil, -2 tons. That's pretty damn good already, isn't it? You're going to have to remind me what you used again, Sarge. I do remember you saying before Thanksgiving what you were going to use, but I've forgotten already. But he says, by the way, my family raved about my giblet stuffing I made for Thanksgiving before I left. I told them what I actually used. Oh, you made it out of giblets. I see. Yeah. Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, it was Rocky Mountain oysters, wasn't it? Yeah, Garrison remembered. Oh, God, the horror. No. Hey, D, how you doing? And welcome to the stream. He says, hey, all. Hope everyone is doing well today. You've probably been asked this many times today, but what's the news on Commander's Edition mod? Just got back from a doctor appointment and missed the beginning of the stream. Well, D, you are just in time, because I've deliberately not said anything so far to avoid having to repeat myself too many times. So I've not dropped any news. And I was planning on doing it after this mission was complete. And this mission is complete. So it's time to tell you what I've been sitting on. So Commander's Edition news, it's been hyped up for like an hour and 45 minutes now. So you're probably not going to be too blown away. But the news is that I was talking to Harry last night, and things are moving along very, very nicely. He thinks that maybe, possibly, perhaps, it might be ready for next week, which is really soon. So it could just be 1 week away from Commander's Edition mod. And in there are lots of new weapons as well. Not just weapons from this DLC, because I think he's also been working on streaks as well, streak missiles, streak SRMs. So there's a whole bunch of new stuff going into it. There are a few things that might be left out of it, depending on if they're ready or not. But like all the stuff he's been working on is coming together nicely. He's been testing a build himself that he's got, which is apparently running quite smoothly. Yeah, we could be good to go as early as next week. Now, that's not a cast iron guarantee, because you know with programming, some hitch could be met, and it could slow things down a little bit. It might take him another week, but he seemed fairly confident that it's pretty close to being there. So it could be that by Tuesday of next week, which will be my first stream of that week for BattleTech, I could be running Commander's Edition mod again. The new Commander's Edition mod compatible with the Heavy Metal DLC, the latest version of BattleTech. And it's been a while, because obviously the version we were running last for the last update to BattleTech was just a kind of a test version. There was never an official release for 1.7 for Commander's Edition. So the last official release of Commander's Edition on Nexus mods was for 1.6. So it's been a long time coming, but Harry has put in, I'm not exaggerating here, he's put in hundreds of hours of work. And honestly, believe me, I'm not exaggerating. He spends so much of his free time working on this stuff to get it done. And it's very close now. So fingers crossed that it could be next Tuesday that we get to see the brand new improved Commander's Edition mod working with the Heavy Metal DLC. So I hope you guys are excited about that as much as I am. So we got so much to look forward to. We've got the brand new MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. We've waited years and years and years for the next MechWarrior title to come out. That's coming very soon. That's the 10th of December. And what date is Tuesday next week? Also the 10th, so also on the same day we could get Commander's Edition. Oh man. So I might have to make it the 11th. that Commander's Edition gets played, I might have to make you wait an extra day or so because I've got to play MechWarrior 5 on the release day. Absolutely got to. So Scratch Tuesday. It might be Wednesday next week because MechWarrior 5 reasons. So many exciting things all coming at once. Next week is going to be yet another good week for mech-related stuff, BattleTech-related PC gaming. We've had a good couple of weeks really. Heavy Metal DC dropping, the beta for MechWarrior 5 coming out, and then the official release and Commander's Edition mod, all potentially coming in the same week. Oh man, there's just so much going on. So yeah, hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. Right, let's see. Did we need to repair anything after that mission? Nope. All looking good. Check pilot XP.
Yes, Commander.
Gonna say for gunnery with Black Cat, I
Ready
think.
for orders.
Catch is ready for more guts though. Nice, that'll do. 1 point away from maxing out guts. I think Catch is my most experienced pilot at this point.
Waiting for orders.
How's Ryland
Waiting
doing?
on you, Commander.
Get more guts for Ryland. A little bit more health for him. He always needs it. Ryland is generally the most injured pilot in all of my playthroughs. The more health we can give him, the better. And Sarge is going to get another point in guts as well. Okay. So there is one more contract in this location for us to do. And it is this 4-skull assassination mission. Decapitation. We're going to do it. It's against pirates. Payout doesn't look too high, so, you know, probably be alright. Now, do we have enough pilots to use for this? We're going to have to make a mishmash lance out of this, but we can just about do it. We've got Gecko, uninjured, and we have Emperor Krang, who is still on his own. He's the first member of the next lance, but he's still the only member of it at the moment, as I haven't been able to afford to increase my pilot capacity just yet, because I've been busy buying all these new weapons and not Argo upgrades. But he's getting an outing. He's had a fair few. He's coming along nicely. Already got cool shot mastery, in spite of the fact that he doesn't have any lance mates yet. But he's going to accompany Gecko, Rylan, and Sarge on this mission here. Let's hope he doesn't die. Let's hope nobody dies.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
D says, I'm still on the fence about MechWarrior 5. Want to see if Piranha got it right or botched it. I've been waiting too long for a new MechWarrior title. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, all we've got is the beta. There are only 5 missions available, but there are a lot of mechs to play with on those missions, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. First impression, it seems good, but what we've seen is just a tiny fraction of the overall game. What will be the major draw for me, at least, will be the campaign. I'm hoping that's vast, basically, and that it's kind of sandbox as well, where like it was with BattleTech, where if there's a storyline, if you complete the storyline, I want to be able to just keep playing after the story as well, and just potter my way around various systems, still playing. So that's what I'm hoping for. And I'm hoping that the missions are not too easy. Hoping that the game will present a reasonable enough challenge. But first impression seems pretty cool. Just gonna have to wait and see,
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
what the full game's like.
I get you.
But I will be streaming it regardless.
If I were planning an ambush,
It's a lot of fun to play co-op as well. Obviously, there's AI lance mates. You don't have to play with other humans if you don't want to. You can just play with the AI. But it is a lot of good fun to play with other people too.
Of course. Copy that. My senses. You betcha.
Okay.
No problem.
Hey, Cafeteal, how you doing? Why do some of your mechs have a red warning sign? Cafeteal says, because it's been 0 days since a workplace accident. Nice. If you're talking about in the mech lab, in the mech bays, That's because 2 of them have no equipment at the moment or are not completed mechs. I have them sitting around, but I haven't bothered to build them yet. I'm just kind of waiting till I've got the kind of stuff that I want to put in them available. So one of them's probably the Dragon. We lost the coil rifles on the Dragon, so I didn't want to rebuild that with anything else in the meantime. And the other one is the Thunderbolt, which has got nothing in at the moment. I was potentially going to make that into another snub PPC boat. Now then, that's a lot of evasion that Kintaro's got. So I think we'll go for this assassin here. We can also get a tag laser on it. So that's what we're going to do. Now everything else is getting an extra 10% damage on this assassin.
Commander. Acknowledged.
Gonna keep my heat low for now, I think.
I copy. Target's taking a critical hit.
D says you hit the nail right on the head. Imagine if they have a career mode implemented like Battletech. Yeah, well, honestly, that's what I really hope the game is, to be honest. I want basically Battletech, but able to pilot the mechs. You know, as close to that as possible is what I hope it is. You know, so you've got the systems. You travel around, you take different missions, contracts. Do your thing, manage your finances, collect up mechs, build mechs, fight with mechs. Only, Battletech is the turn-based strategy version of it, and I'm hoping MechWarrior 5 is the get in the cockpit and shoot stuff version of basically the same game. I mean, that might not be what everyone's hoping for from it, but it's definitely what I'm hoping for from it. And then you've got the ability to scratch whatever Battletech related itch you might have, whether it's just taking things easy, pottering around in a strategy game, or whether you want to have an adrenaline fueled, get in the cockpit and actually fight session instead. And I think it would be great to have the options all there. Do you know what? It's been a long time. We're gonna go for a headshot attempt with Sarge. Not that I'm expecting this to work, because I'm pretty pessimistic about headshots these days. But if you don't try, you don't get any, do you? And we don't own a Warhammer yet. It's one of the new mechs. It's got, what is it, like a plus 20% increase to energy damage bonus thingamajiggy in the mech. So it would be nice to get one of those. And if we can headshot it, we can take maximum salvage. Guess what? We did not headshot it. Oh well. Sleazy, how you doing? He says, how dare those pirates have a Warhammer? They're not worthy. You're right. How dare they have one and we not have one? Unacceptable. We're going to have to steal it.
Lots of armor.
I'm under heavy fire.
The Marine 1, Sarge, we don't have a Warhammer yet. It doesn't exist in this playthrough yet. I did build it on MechWarrior 5 though, Sarge, but you were away for Thanksgiving, so you didn't see it. I built both a Devil Dog and a Marine 1 on MechWarrior 5. So they exist on that, but not on this playthrough yet. Maybe we'll have one once we kill this Warhammer. We're going to go for the headshot attempt again. This time, I think I'll... Oh, I can get away with it? Yeah, let's fire everything again. Let's do it. Come on, Sarge.
Whatever you say, boss.
No headshots. Damn it.
I think I hit something good.
And then we have Garrison headshotting King Krabs on a 2%. I can't even get an 18%.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, what have we done to this guy so far? Screw it. Headshot's not happening, is it? Let's knock him down. Blow a side torso off. Do some pilot injuries
Another
instead.
hit like that, and you're toast.
Sleazy says, do I need the coil gun? It takes a small slot. I think somebody's already answered, but just in case you missed it, yeah. Oh, yeah, Capios says there are small, medium, and large versions of the coil. So,
Awaiting orders.
yeah, depends on which version you grab. Okay, he's down. We're going for the headshot. Pilot lethal damage, head destroyed. Also right torso destroyed. Not sure how much salvage we'll get out of that, but I'm just going to try to be optimistic and hope that we get at least a couple of pieces out of it. I think we've encountered Warhammers before, so I might be sitting on some parts already. Right, we're going to turn the lasers on for this, I think. Emperor Krang, shoot up that Kintaro while he's not got much evasion. That looked like a lot of misses. Looks like the Kintaro doesn't need evasion to avoid getting hit. Just need my pilots to be terrible at shooting. Now, they have reinforcements coming in, and they're armed with LRMs on at least one mech. So that's going to hurt as they approach. There's another mech with LRMs as well. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ouch. Wonder if one of those is an archer.
Under heavy fire.
Injury to Gecko. All good. This is the last mission in this location, so pretty sure some of our injured pilots will be all healed up and ready for more missions by the time we arrive at our next destination. But let's just check. Oh, Gecko does not have much in the way of center torso armor now. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Oh, what to do? Is the best course of action just kill things quickly? It might be. Okay. Let's go for the CT here. Emperor Krang, precision strike. Didn't look all that precise, did it? Let's be fair, that was not very precise. Yeah, he's still got CT armor, in fact. Oh, God. Oh, God. Right, okay. Get Gecko used. It's Emperor Krang that's in the most trouble, isn't it? Is there room for any more shuffling? No, not right now. Might end up just not using Emperor Krang this turn. Just running him away to safety. But, I mean, these Ultra AC5s do have a really nice long range on them, so he can come, you know, he can start fighting from the back later on. Oh, I've already used him. Oh, crap. Oh, did not engage Brain. Oh, well, he's stuck there. He's going to take another volley. Perhaps he'll survive. This Kintaro won't know. Now, does that catapult still have loads of evasion? It did last time I looked. Oh, it's moving. Ah, no, it doesn't. Good. Just two. Assume that's going into the Jaeger. Yes, it is. Yeah, so Emperor Krang, I'll probably sprint him away, try to get him out of trouble.
Get it on.
Next opportunity I have. Sarge, let's go for a precision strike. Let's try for another headshot. Keep trying till we get one. Oh, he's done it. Yes. Excellent. So that means there's no line of sight for the reinforcement lance, which is why I'm so happy about that result, because it means Emperor Krang won't be taking any further damage this round. Right.
Yes.
Now I'm going to sprint him out of the way. Gonna move Gecko forward a little bit because he's got the rifleman here, you see, and the rifleman comes with an extra 100 meters view distance thanks to the inbuilt rangefinder. So if I have him at the front, he's going to spot stuff before anyone else. And we see a catapult C4. That's one of the things that was firing LRMs at us. What else? Oh, a catapult K2 as well. They have a Highlander. That's the insurgent leader, so that's the assassination target. Well, that's going to give me a dilemma, because It would be nice to complete the Warhammer because it's a new mech, but there's also a Highlander up for grabs. Oh, I think I'm probably better off just going for the Warhammer, show off the new component. Because we've seen Highlanders before. It's so tempting though, because it's a damn Highlander. They're awesome. Right, okay, so we're going to go and give Gecko vigilance because he's not quite made it back to the cover. We'll give him a bit of protection because there's a lot of firepower on the field here, and probably two more mechs I expect behind these as well. But he's just in range to fire the Ultra ACs at the Catapult C4, so we're going to do that. Tag laser's out of range, unfortunately. So we won't be able to get the damage bonus. Now, what are you? Thunderbolt. Okay.
I hear you.
I think we're just going to plough our damage into this catapult for this round. At the very least, I'm hoping to shoot half of it off.
Commander? I copy.
Nice. Okay, Emperor Krang has blown the right torso off that catapult C4.
Critical hit.
I was having to think before I used him about whether I should fire with him at all or whether I should back him over this ridgeline to safety for a bit while there are so many mechs around, but I'm reckoning I can get away with one more. Actually, I'll turn those off so we lose heat. Reckoning I can get away with one more round of fire going into him before he's in real danger.
I hope we can salvage that.
And I'm hoping that he's probably not the priority target. Gecko's more out in front than anyone else.
Everything you got.
Now then. I think I'll reserve. I'm going to reserve Gecko. Let's see what the AI does here. Well, that's kind of an unnecessary waste of heat on that Thunderbolt. I'm quite fine with them doing that. Gecko says, great, all trying to get me killed, adding another scar. I don't think there's any more room for more scars on you, is there? Doesn't really show up very much on the tiny portrait here, but there needs to be a face that's just pure scar tissue. That's the one you need. Right, so we got a lot of evasion on the Catapult and the Thunderbolt.
Reporting.
Move Gecko. There? Can't quite get that tag laser in range, can I? Not happening. Alright. Shuffle to there, and let's look at the odds. Actually, the odds are pretty good to hit that Catapult. And he's got, excuse me, he's got less damage mitigation than the Highlander, so Catapult it is. Then again, that Thunderbolt's got none at all. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt, because everything we land on that Thunderbolt is doing maximum damage right now. I'm thinking the K2, well, it's packing PPCs and lasers. That's going to be pretty hot after it fires now. They are shooting Emperor Krang. Not as hot as I was hoping, really, is it? Not even halfway. Oh, well.
What can I do for you? Got it.
Nice. Definitely getting the good damage in on that Thunderbolt, though.
Good to go.
Okay, Emperor Krang, how's your CT? Still 51 armor. Right, we're going to hang him in a little bit longer. I'm going to back him up, though.
Location confirmed.
And he's got the high spirits, so we're going to go for a precision strike with him. I'm going to go CT on the Thunderbolt. We all know they have explodey stuff in the center. All Thunderbolts do. 15 armor left 2 tons of LRM ammo in that center torso. My voice is going. Right, Sarge, can you finish this? Can we get you a better line of sight? We can. Just a little bit better if we shuffle to here. Precision strike coming up with Sarge. And I think we'll go for everything here.
Taking a shot.
That looked good. That is good. Thunderbolt down. Okay.
And that's
2 mechs
the way to
remaining.
do it.
Hey, System Philosophy, how you doing? Sorry if I'm missing anyone in chat. I'm trying to keep up with it. If I missed you, hello, and I'm sorry. But good to see you too, System Philosophy.
Can't take much more of this.
PM Collector Boy says, I'm wondering if I should retire my Jenner now that I've got fast heavies and I'm starting to deal with 2 skull to 3 skull missions. Well, I mean, those coil rifles... I mean, if you've got one on a Jenner, Jenners are super fast. You're definitely not going to be able to get your quick draw or your dragon or whatever to move as fast as a Jenner will. And I think the whole point of them bringing those coil rifles in was really to try to make lights more viable later into the game. So it will just come down to a choice, really. Don't feel like you know, your Jenner's not going to be viable anymore. You've always got to be careful with lights to make sure they don't get shot. Make sure you've got loads of evasion. Make sure you use the right kind of pilot in it. But they're going to be able to dish out respectable, solid damage, even if they've just got 1 coil rifle in, you know.
Damage minimal.
Has that Highlander got a Gauss rifle? Hey, Santa Claus, how you doing? I don't think that one does. No, the 732B is the Lost Tech variant. That's the one that has a Gauss rifle. This is a 733. This is AC-10, 2 medium lasers, LRM-20, SRM-6.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, Ryland's turn for a precision strike. I think the CT has already been softened up. 30 armor remaining there.
All weapons are go.
Good work, Ryland.
Another target.
So just the insurgent leader now.
Standing by.
Okay. Let's get a bit of evasion and a reshuffle. Let's show the right torso towards the enemy now. Got to keep as much armor as we can on Emperor Krang's Jaeger mech. What I really want to do, I mean, I'm just firing for the sake of firing at the moment, but I'm hoping I've got enough resolve built up next turn to just make a headshot attempt with somebody.
Firing on target.
Just on the off chance that we get really lucky. But I fear we've already had our luck for this mission. We did manage to headshot that catapult earlier, didn't we? Okay. Who to headshot with?
Waiting for orders.
I think Emperor Krang. Oh, hold on. Make sure Emperor Krang can actually shoot the target first. There we go. All right. He's got the high spirits, so it should allow me next turn to have enough for another headshot attempt.
Taking the shot.
Managed to hit the head. Good stuff. Okay, we need at least one more. He's got 40% damage mitigation. It might be more than that even.
Tell me what to shoot.
Well, we're just going to keep blasting away at it regardless.
Yeah, critical hit.
We might just get
Yes,
some
Commander.
blind luck.
Move order received. He's going.
Tag laser's not been in range for a long time, has it?
Commander. Location confirmed. Target confirmed.
So much Daka, that poor Highlander. You stripped some of his firepower down now. He's still got the AC-10 though, and that is a solid chunk of damage wherever it hits.
Let's go.
Commander,
Go for that headshot again with Emperor Krang.
target confirmed.
Oh, Emperor Krang, the hero. He manages to get the headshot on the Highlander. Mission complete.
Mission successful.
Good stuff. Acapia says, I use a medium coil in an assassin and it's fun. Yeah, now the assassin's very fast, isn't it? So what damage do you manage to get up to with your medium coil on an assassin, Acapios? Do you manage to get it over 100, I imagine? Okay, anyone injured? Just a small injury on Gecko. Just a scratch. QLD Gamer, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Right, so we've got to take the Warhammer part. Yes, there we go. So we do have 2 out of 3 pieces of Warhammer. So we're going to take 1, and then that's a complete Warhammer. Oh, do you know what? That's tempting. That's really tempting. But then again, now there's Ultra ACs on the table. Do I really want to take a plus 10 damage AC-10? Do you know, I think I'm just going to take the Highlander part. Now, there are 3 parts of the Highlander up for grabs here. But I only have 2 pieces of priority salvage here. So we're going to take 1 to complete the Warhammer and 1 part of the Highlander and then see what we get. Piece of a catapult. We got the plus 10 damage AC-10 anyhow. Okay. Guess we'll be happy with that. So you managed to get it up to 125 damage in the assassin. That's pretty damn impressive, Acapios. So yeah, I mean, these lighter, faster mechs have definitely been made more viable by the coil rifles, haven't they? Hey, Samurai, how you doing? Good to see you.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Okay, we have mechs to build. Oh man, do you know what? I'm just going to throw this Thunderbolt in storage. It's just sitting there, costing me money. I don't need it. Warhammer. It's got a ballistic slot in it. Interesting. Alright, get a pattern sorted. So it doesn't have access to the skin that we use in Commander's Edition with the America stars on it. So we're gonna have to settle for this one, I think. But here we go. So optimized capacitors. That's what I was talking about being so good. Plus 20% energy damage in that Wolverine. Wolverine? What am I saying? In that Warhammer. And that's huge. 20% extra energy damage is absolutely huge. It comes with 1 ballistic hardpoint, 4 energy, 1 missile slot, and 4 support slots. Can use jump jets in this iteration of BattleTech as well. Right, we're going to go build it. First things first, let's sort the armor out. Now, in Commander's Edition, we've already used Warhammers, but they did not have a ballistic hardpoint in on that, because Warhammer's supposed to have ballistics, I don't think. Now, where is the ballistic hardpoint? It's in the left torso. Okay. See, I don't think I'm going to have the tonnage to do this, but I'm quite tempted to try to fit a Gauss rifle and some PPCs in it. Or maybe large pulse. Only got 4 tons left, and I don't have any ammo in yet, so that's not going to work, is it? Okay, so the Gauss rifle is a nope. Really tempting to use that large pulse laser, though. I might do that. Right, let's get heat sinks in at this point. And see what we've got left. So we've got 6 tons left. It's not a lot to work with, is it? Definitely not going to get anything big in there. That just seems like a silly idea. Then again, I mean, that is 48 damage. It's spread around, but 48 damage is 48 damage. And 5 tons. Field Tracy, that's 7 tons. Well, that one's minus 1 ton down to 6, but that's still not. And again. Can I afford to drop a heatsink just so I can get a ton of ammo in? Or should I strip some more armor down? Yeah, if I drop that heatsink, it ends up being pretty damn hot. Alright, back to the LB2X, I think. Because that I don't need to drop heatsinks for. I can just put that in, chuck some ammo in, and call it done. Weirdest build I've ever made, I think. A PPC, an LB2X, and a large pulse. It's all over the place, but we are getting 2 good weapon systems that are making the most of that extra energy damage. If some might say, like, why don't you just maximize the energy, fill out all those energy slots? But if I do that, I fear that the best I'm getting is a couple of medium lasers. So let's rip this out and just show you. So if I chuck in, I've got an ER medium laser, haven't I? 2 ER large lasers as well. They're not really all that, but yeah, if I chuck these in, and then my heat efficiency is in the floor again, I've got to go even more heat sinks. Let's see how this looks though. Yeah, that's too hot for my liking. Alpha Strike is 97, it's sinking 60. It's not enough. Take out that ER medium. What if I just put a normal medium in? It's a bit better. Still 89 and sinking 60. I don't know. I just think I prefer it with the LB2X in. 48 damage, although it's spread around, it is good damage, you know. For the tonnage we're paying. And it looks heat efficient. 67 to 48. Yeah, I like this. I'm going with this.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
System Philosophy says, I think just 2 PPCs and a bunch of heat sinks is solid. It is solid, yeah. I'm going to try and squeeze a little bit more damage out of this though. I've gone with that large pulse just because it's Lost Tech. They've tweaked the Lost Tech a little bit. We'll try to use it rather than 2 PPCs. And then, you know, I think it's cool enough that I can get away with that extra ballistic in. A whole 48 extra damage available in the Alpha Strike, I think is well worth it.
Good to go. Ready for orders. Waiting for orders.
Okay, Emperor Krang, we can max out tactics and get another point in gunnery for him. That's good.
Complete.
Who else did we use? Gecko was on that mission, wasn't he? He can max out guts. Excellent. Gecko is tough as old boots now. And he can get another couple of points in piloting too. And we've got Rylan ready for more guts as well.
Training complete.
don't know about Sarge.
Yes,
Ah,
Commander.
Sarge 2. Excellent.
Mech warrior training complete.
Right, now then, while that builds, it's time to travel. And loads of our pilots are injured right now anyway, so... Oh, God, Jesus. Some long injuries there. Where are we going to go to? I don't even know where we are right now. Okay. What was I looking for? Because I still need to get rep up with loads of factions, don't I? Let me just check my reputation status, because if I remember rightly, we need rep with almost everybody except the Federated Suns. Oh, Free Worlds League like us, so I can at least do 4 skull for them. But everybody else, it's just 3 skulls or bust. All right. Oh, hang on, and the Irano Restoration. We're honoured with them as well. So I'm thinking, if I search for 3 skull, no, actually I'll probably want 2.5, and then we'll get 3 skulls show up more. Let's see. I'll go for that and head into Capellan space. Bergtat. That has moons. But it also has a presence of Marek and Davian as well, so it could be a good choice of missions there for us. Token population. There's probably not going to be much in the shop. Let's filter by shop, because I need new coil rifles, don't I? I have to losing those ones on the Dragon. So I believe you get those from research places. Pojos, that's a research place. It's 28 days away. The long old travel. I think it's worth it though, because we got some pilots out injured that take a while to fix up anyhow. Will I have the money to spend? Yeah, it looks like it. I probably will. I was just thinking, like, by the time I arrive there, will I actually be able to afford to buy any coil rifles? I mean, I should be able to afford to buy one. So we'll do that travel. We'll go there. Hopefully it's not somewhere I've been recently. I can't actually remember now. It was days ago when I last played this. So a little bit concerned there might not be too many missions by the time we arrive, but we'll see. We will find out. Hey, Licksteiner, how you doing? Good to see you. And I can't even say unborn, apparently. Unborn, welcome to the stream. That's a new name in chat I don't recognise. Unborn 1988. Right. Go here. Well, guessing that that's your year of birth, that makes you the same age as my youngest brother. Two LB20X and 1 PPC. It doesn't have 2 ballistic hardpoints, Sarge. It's just got 1. And also, I think the LB20X is too heavy for a 70-ton mech. I'm expecting I've got to wait till I get assault mechs for them, because I started by putting a Gauss rifle in, and I think they're either even heavier or the same tonnage as a Gauss rifle, and I couldn't get away with that. Oh, but then again, you are saying just a single PPC with it, so yeah, that might have fit actually. Yeah, that might have fit. Doesn't sound like a lot of firepower though. To me, it's kind of 1 long-range weapon, 1 short-range weapon. Not really a specialist.
Wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Okay, so that's my Warhammer built, so we'll be ready to use that when we arrive. I haven't done anything with this K2 at the moment, so I'm thinking of setting that on the build. Since we've got 3 more days, we're doing nothing. We may as well do something with it. So maybe I can have a look at what big crazy ballistics we can chuck in this, because this has 2 ballistic hard points. All right, let's have a look. So I've already got one with 2 Ultra AC5s, so obviously we're not going to do that again. Let's have a look at the we've got an Ultra AC20 that's -3 tons. Still weighs 12 tons. It's pretty crazy. Do have 2 LB20X. If I stick 2 in, no. Yeah, so I can't fit 2 of those. How many tons are they? 14 tons. Yeah, that's just, oh, it's so heavy. Don't have any LB10X apparently. Alright, what about this lighter Ultra AC20? I mean, that sounds like it could be a lot of fun. But I'm going to need a lot of ammo to keep that running, aren't I? Yeah, I'd normally take 3 tons of AC20 ammo per AC20. And with an Ultra, you need double that. So let's stick in 6 tons of ammo and see what we've got left. Right, I've got 6 tons remaining. Definitely need a heatsink. Looking at that. And medium lasers, I guess, is where we go next. 5 tons remaining. Need something that's not going to heat me up too much. I mean, I could plop in large laser, but look at the state of the heat if I did that. So mediums it is, because I'm going to need more heat sinks. In fact, even at this, well, I don't like 4 bars of heat efficiency. It's not really enough, is it? But for the sake of showing an Ultra AC20, kind of scared that this one is like rare and valuable. Plus 20 damage, -3 tons. I shouldn't really be using it in a 65-ton mech that could have its torso blown off. I should really save that for something bigger. Well, whatever. We'll do it anyhow. Managed to free up another ton by stripping those legs dangerously low. We get another heat sink in. Still not enough to take it up another bar, but it's a little bit more usable. I just want to see what the Ultra AC20 is like, so we'll do that. I've not used one myself yet. It's the first time. Right, what's going on with this quick draw as well? So, oh, I see. What was I missing for completing this then? Did I want a second coil? I did. That's what I'm missing. I want another coil rifle for my quick draw. And then I was going to use that instead of the Dragon, but we don't have a spare coil rifle right now. The Dragon is just... In fact, I may as well put that in storage, so it's not incurring costs. Do that. Okay. On we go. 3 days away from our destination. Joku Public, I apologise if you've been asked this a lot, but what's the news about Commander's Edition? I just came in. No worries, don't worry about it. So the news is that possibly next week it will be available to play. I was talking to Harry last night. He says he's got a build he's running at the moment. Seems to be working quite well. Oh, we lost morale. Oh, well. And yeah, it could be available as early as next week. Now, that's not a cast iron guarantee. As with coding things, stuff could, you know, glitches could be encountered that take a little while to fix. So it could take a little longer, but he reckons it could be as early as next week. Which is very exciting because we've not had an official Commander's Edition release since 1.6. The one I was playing for 1.7 was just a test version. Never got an official release, so exciting times. Loads of new weapons as well. Harry's been working on absolutely tons of stuff, putting in hundreds of hours, so very exciting. Very much looking forward to seeing what the mod will have in store for us. Okay, we've got more tags available, more snub PPCs, but of course the one thing I wanted from this location, the coil rifles, nowhere to be seen. Well, crap. It's tempting to pick up another tag though, because they're kind of cool. I quite like them. Apparently they stack, so that could be pretty disgusting if I just load something up with tag lasers. I don't know. I haven't tested this myself personally. I'm just going off what other people have said, but apparently the damage increase effects of tag lasers stack. Okay, well, we'll look at the contracts then. Let's see what we got here. Well, this is a bit underwhelming. I'll be honest. I was expecting more than 2 contracts here. Okay, I'm going to do the Liao one first. I want to build rep with them so we can do higher level missions for them as well, because they kind of have the biggest territory on the map. So, you know, it generally is a good thing to have a decent standing with them if you want to have plenty of missions available. Right, it's just against pirates. That will do me fine. Tundra battle, excellent. Nice cold environment. And the K2 is not finished yet. The one with the Ultra AC-20. So, do I want to wind time on? Let's have a look. How many days away from completion is it? 2 days. Do you know what? We're doing it. There we go. So, we can use the Ultra AC-20 catapult that we've just built for this mission. We've got to try it out, haven't we? Now, what am I going to drop to get that in? All right, let's clear the pilots out. I still want to keep the rifleman because it's got the view distance. Thanks to this rangefinder suite. -2 recoil range penalty as well. And it's got a tag laser in it. So I guess the Jaegermech's going to go. Because the Jaegermech and the catapult builds are identical. The only reason I'm dropping the Jaegermech is because I think the catapult K2 looks cooler. That's all there is to it there. But we've got to make room for this other catapult K2. This one packing an Ultra AC-20 now. And which lance should I take out for this one? I think it's time for Truckin' Awesome. Oh, Garrison's still injured. But we've got 3 out of 4 of Truckin' Awesome. That's a good excuse to take Emperor Krang out again since he's the spare at the moment. And he's still in high spirits. Now, who are we going to put in the Ultra AC-20? Let's stick Gecko in there. I want Chaucer in the Orion because he's got better gunnery. And that's got slightly better firepower than the others. Those ER mediums. Ah, do you know what? I meant to put an ER medium in something else at some point. I'm sitting on one. Oh well. Right, we'll go with what we've got here though, I think. That'll do nicely. Emperor Krang says, always a good reason to take me out. I'll have a steak, rare, with baked potato. Oh dear. The dad jokes are in. Lord Cameron says you could drop the medium lasers for 2 small lasers and then add 1 more heatsink. On the catapult, I assume you're talking about. I like using the arm slots up on the catapult just for aesthetic purposes, because I think it looks really ugly when you've got nothing equipped in them and it just has these little nubs poking out the side instead of the actual weapon hardpoints. So yeah, could have done that, but it would have looked ugly. And I just can't handle that. Okay.
I'm already weary of this cold.
The mission is to destroy things. So that's what we'll do. Gonna rush down the hill for now. I know I've got super long range, but I'm still gonna go for getting things close so that I can make good use of that Ultra AC-20 above anything else. So I'm gonna move into this patch of trees here.
Enemy
Ah, screw it. We'll run through the
As
heat.
you wish.
Acknowledged.
Alright, what do we see? The 1DB Blackjack again. I think I'm sitting on 2 of those in storage at the moment. I quite like the idea of them. 45 tonner with 6 energy hard points. It's like a slightly trimmed down Hunchback 4P that doesn't have all its eggs in one basket. They have a Warhammer.
Damage minimal.
And my rifleman's sensors are impaired. Right. Now, where's the one with the Ultra AC-20?
You
There
have
it is.
orders?
So he's only got 1 point of evasion. Is the Ultra AC-20 in range? It is. Okay, not the best chance to hit ever, being that far away, but I'm going to fire it anyway. 65 will do for me. Honestly, I want to hear what it sounds like. Oh god, my voice. I want to hear what it sounds like, because the AC-20 obviously has a huge boom and sounds pretty beastly, but I've never fired this Ultra AC-20, so here we go.
Good to go.
Yeah, well, not quite as impressive sound-wise as I was hoping for, but the damage certainly was.
Taking a critical
Just
hit.
completely ripped part of that Blackjack off. I unfortunately think it was just an arm, though. That would have been a lot more devastating if I'd have hit something a little more vital. But we've stripped some firepower off it. Blackjack certainly has firepower in the arm. We hit side torso as well. Yeah, okay. Right,
What's up, Commander?
I'm going to use the rifleman. Let's get that tag laser involved. Yeah, all right. We'll finish off this Blackjack.
All weapons committed.
He's tagged now, so
Enemy mech.
we're getting 10% extra damage with all further energy
Yes, Commander.
and ballistic weapons that hit it.
Heads up.
Perhaps should have done that before I fired the Ultra AC-20, but I was too excited to think of that. Just wanted to fire it. Okay, we've destroyed left arm and right torso. This Blackjack is a complete mess now.
Nice.
I think we'll finish that, then we'll go for the Jägermech next. Jägermech's got pretty nasty firepower, but not too much armor, so it should make for a relatively quick kill, at least a little bit quicker than that Warhammer we got up the hill.
Firing on target.
Right, this Jaeger should be wrecked now. There we go. And it's nice being in a cold environment. I can make good use of those extra lasers that I have on these builds, rather than having to turn them off a lot, which I tend to have to do in the hotter environments. They have a cave troll, says the Capia. Yeah. Oh god. Rifleman is open.
Warning. Armor breached.
Oh no, don't lose precious ballistics. Oh no, we've got 29 armor, 29 internals left on this right arm and no armor. Don't want to lose that Ultra AC-5. Right, let's do some careful angling. I do want to hit this Jägermech with the tag laser. I'm going to go for vigilance. Am I going to go for vigilance, or should I save it? Ah, screw it. If we lose the Ultra AC-5, we'll just go look for another. They seem to be everywhere in the right locations. I just really want to go for a precision strike with that Ultra AC-20. Okay. Oh, that hurt a lot, but it went into the armoured side. The left side
Armor.
had armour. I mean, it's probably not got very much left now after that. We're doing alright. Could have been worse. But right, this is what it's all about, though. This is what it's all about. That precision strike with the Ultra AC-20. Jesus, that's quite a hefty
It will be
the
done.
hit penalty there. It was down at 45%. So even with the precision strike, it's only going to be 55.
Locking on target.
But we got the extra damage thanks to the tag laser. I think we whiffed with one of the shots there, but definitely hit center with the other, because look at the state of that.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
Yeah, Emperor Krang's got high spirits. I'm going to precision strike this. every chance. With a little bit of luck, we might just wreck this Jaeger mech. There he goes. So that frees up my Orion to shoot at the Warhammer. Soften that up a little bit.
Receiving you.
Wonder if there'll be any reinforcements here. This is not presented much of a challenge for a 3-skull mission, has it? Not so far, anyway. Yeah, that's right. That is exactly how the ballistics work. Same as the normal ACs. You get a penalty to hit the more rounds in a row you fire it. But I thought, you know, I should be able to fire it 2 rounds in a row without it being too bad. Because we have got good gunnery skills. So I think Gecko is the one piloting it. And he's gunnery 10. So it's not that I'm surprised that there's a damage penalty. I know all about that. It's that I was surprised that it was so drastic. But then again, we weren't inside the optimum range for it either. That probably played a big part. And again, we're not quite inside it there either, are we? Do you know what? Let's see how effective it is once we are inside the range. So I'm just going to use this turn to sprint with Gecko. This serves multiple purposes. 1, we get close enough to get inside the optimum. 2, we get to lose the recoil penalty. 3, we get to lose the heat. Right, let's move up with the rifleman as well. And we're going to tag laser this guy.
All weapons committed.
I mean, there's every chance it might be dead, you know, before we fire that catapult again. We'll have to wait and see.
On my way. I'm going to give him the big bubble.
Oh. Yep, there he goes. Is that it? Is that it, Darius? Are we done? Really? Oh, man. I was hoping for more. Sarge says, my special steak sauce is a smoked orphan sauce. Tasty. Sarge, you're a sick man. Right, well, I mean, I still prefer the Ultra AC5s. I'm going to use that Ultra AC20 a little bit more, give it a bit more of a chance, but yeah, the Ultra AC5s do it for me because you've got that huge reach, decent damage. You know, it's in a good place, I would say. Licksteiner says the season pass is currently cheaper than the heavy metal DLC. Could be on purpose. PM Collector Boy says, in my opinion, the idea of giant stompy robots getting protection from trees is similar to a giant dinosaur hiding in the forest from a T-Rex and going, I'm invisible. Well, you know, one way to look at it is, if you've got thick enough tree trunks, they will soak up ballistic and laser rounds. You get a bit of protection. That's how it works in my head. Right. Do we need repairs? I think we do on that rifleman. Get that fixed up one day. I'm going to wind time forward for that because I really like that rifleman. The extra view range it gives us because we don't have any modules for that at the moment. And then we're going to do this next mission. So, 2.5 skull recovery. Underwhelming. I was really expecting more from this this location, but never mind. Right, we are going to take that Ultra AC20 catapult out again. And we're going to take the Warhammer out as well, because it just dawned on me that that was also ready. And this time, I'm going to take the Old Boys Lance out. And guess who's going to pilot the Warhammer? That's right, Sarge. So we'll have Black Cat in the Rifleman. We've got Catch in the Ultra AC20 catapult, Rylan in the Orion, and Sarge in the Marine 1, which will be getting its first ever outing. with the plus 20% damage from the optimized capacitors. Got a large pulse and a PPC that will be benefiting from that. This is a hot environment, so things could get a little bit toasty here, but we're going to do it anyway. It's only a 2.5 skull. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, that's right. Guts is the one that reduces your recoil. Now these guys have also got quite a lot of guts. But gunnery increases your chance to hit generally, and guts reduces the impact recoil has on that. So your ideal pilot for running Ultra ACs is going to be someone with high gunnery and high guts. I'm pretty sure Gecko's got both though. I mean, he's not quite maxed on guts, but he's pretty high, and he was the guy that was in the K2 for that mission. Okay, looks like we're dropping off some kind of virus.
What we got here?
Heading out.
Uh-huh. Consider it done. My sensors have something.
Okay, first target we see is a Hunchback 4P. What's his buddy? Another 50 tonner. That's 2.5 skull, so it's probably about as scary as it's getting. You got a lot of hits in there, considering the evasion we had.
Damage minimal.
Ready for orders.
Nice. Okay, we can get an 85% chance to hit with this Ultra AC-20 on the K2 here. No resolve for a precision strike yet, but I just want to use this.
Got it.
Again, I probably should have used the Rifleman first and tag lasered it, but too excited to use the AC-20 again. Sorry, Ultra AC-20, I should say. Okay, what's that over there? I wonder if that's a trebuchet they've got. Oh no, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Is that a game crash? It is. It's a straight up crash. Well. Is that the first one I've had with the Heavy Metal DLC? I think it might be. That's annoying. So we'll boot that up again. We'll play that mission. Yeah, I mean, it will have saved it from the mission start. And we'd only done, like, what, a couple of turns and then fired once. So we've not really lost much there. I've not got it on Iron Man, just in case of things like this. I always say, like, when you're playing new DLCs or mods, things like that, it's not really worth playing Iron Man because things can have game crashes that can screw you. Otherwise, it's always good to be able to reload from where you were rather than taking a loss just because of a game crash. I was just mashing a key. I'm like, why is it not skipping? Why is it not skipping? Oh, that's not the escape key. I'm very tired. Don't know if I mentioned this yet, but yeah. New baby, not getting much sleep. Very, very slow brain. Oh, thanks, Licksteiner. How old is he now? What is he? I think he's now 7 weeks old. 7 weeks, I think. Yeah. System Philosophy says, I love this opening. Yes, it's fantastic, actually. Yeah, I do really, really, really like the intro to this game. They did great work there. I assume loads of you probably saw it, but did any of you see there was a guy that swapped the intro music around for this and The Expanse, and both intros work with the music swapped from one to the other. I thought that was pretty cool. Right, do you know what? Screw it. I'm dropping the salvage. I'm up in the money. Pilots are already in the right mechs, so we're good to go. Launch this again. Hopefully it won't break this time. PM Collector Boy says, I did the mission where I had to babysit some trainees, and I must say I'm not really impressed with the trash can mech. You're talking about the Irby, are you? Yeah, have I done the trainee mission on stream? I know I've played it. I can't remember if it was on or off stream. But I think it's a fun little new mission to have in there. You only get to use one of your own pilots, and then you've got a bunch of noobs running around with you panicking. I think it's quite a fun little scenario.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, let's try this again. Same map,
Okay, let's do this.
same objective.
Moving out.
Hopefully, not the same crash
Moving
though.
to position.
Licksteiner says, so you'll spend the first 3 years teaching them to talk and the rest of your life wishing they'd shut up.
Consider it done. Coordinates received.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
My mum was very proud. She got me to say my first word at 6 months. Taught me to read before I started school. Didn't get me very far in life. So, you know, you can give them the best start possible. It could still all go wrong. Trust me.
Systems are holding.
Alright, this time they have an assassin instead of a hunchback.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to engage my brain and I'm going to use the tag laser on this rifleman before I fire with everything else.
Firing full
Don't miss, don't miss.
on enemy.
Okay, did we tag him? Did we tag him? He's tag marked. Excellent. Okay, so everyone else is
Critical
getting
hit, Commander.
10% damage boost now.
I've got something. What's up, boss? Copy that.
Oh dear, assassin. Yeah, that was a bit painful.
Target eliminated.
Ultra AC20 doing good work there.
What can I do
Okay, I
for
think
you?
that frees up my other 2 mechs to just sprint.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Try to get them in a reasonable position.
Acknowledged. That's it. Now it's showtime.
Nice. Flaky says, I was walking at 9 months. I think Trump might be right. I used up all my energy early. And now just sit on my butt all day.
I hear ya.
Yeah, I might be in that boat with you, Flaky. I think you could be onto something there. Right, what we got here? 65 tons, Blackjack 1, and 50 tons. Okay. I think we'll have a gander at what this is. It's a catapult with an absolute butt ton of evasion. No, there's no point me doing this because he's gonna have a turn immediately afterwards, isn't he? I may as well just shoot. I'll try my luck. 45 isn't that bad when you're firing 4 shots. Looks like we managed to land 50% of the damage there.
Losing lots of armor.
Definitely hurt the rifleman. Right, I want to get that thing killed quickly.
Waiting on you, Commander. What can I do for you?
Too many
Orders
LRMs.
received.
Right, yeah, I'm going to save my resolve for now. I think we'll just drill into the side of this guy. We're going to take us too many volleys to chew off half of a catapult.
Orders.
Nice, we can get Sarge a line of sight. Cool, so the Marine 1 is going to fire for the first time. A plus PPC, and a large pulse, and an LB2X. And why is that showing as 72 damage? Oh, because I've got the extra damage for it being a Warhammer, that's why, and it's telling me there. Good stuff. I was about to be all confused. Okay.
Confirmed.
Not too bad.
Scored a critical hit.
I'm assuming the LBX pellets are good at critting like they are in other iterations of the game, right?
On it.
So perhaps it is useful to have them on once the armor's stripped away by the energy weapons. These LBXs start hitting the squishy internals.
Damage is light.
Sounds like good times ahead, PM Collector Boy. Okay, right. Oh, we nearly took the legs off this guy. Not deliberately, but nearly happened
Yes, come
anyhow. Okay, Rifleman's in a little bit of trouble here. I'm going to back him up. Is it possible to get tag laser in range? It is, if I go here. Cleared a bit of stability from that move. I'm not going to give him vigilance though.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Left torso destroyed, and he's tag marked. We didn't manage to nail the leg though. I was kind of hoping we'd knock him down as well. And that would knock him back in initiative phase. Never mind.
Good to go.
Okay, that's still a 45. What if I go here? It's only a 50. Then again, I could just shoot the Centurion. Although the Centurion's fresh, I've got 80% chance to hit him. Alright, we're doing it. We're going for a precision strike here, I think. If we just drill straight through that side torso. Oh, that was definitely painful. I wonder how much damage carried on into the center there. Oh my god, he's got 5 internals left. Nearly wiped that guy out in 1.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, now I've got 2 badly damaged targets. Let's see how lucky we are. I'm just going to fire a single medium laser at that Centurion and hope for a CT shot with Rylan. Everything else will plow into the catapult. And then we've still got Sarge to fire with afterwards. Looked like good damage on the catapult. Come on, hit CT, hit CT, hit CT. Oh. It's alright, we can finish him off with Sarge. But maybe we can finish them both off with Sarge. Oh, do I go precision strike and take the definite kill? Or do we just try for glory and multi-target it and hope? It's Sarge, we've got to go for glory. Come on, we can't half-ass this.
Roger that.
Multi-target it is. So, what was he? 5? Yeah, so if I shoot the LBX at him, pretty good chance of finishing him off. And then everything else at the catapult. Yeah, let's do it that way. So there we go. PPC and large pulse at the catapult. LB2X at the Centurion. Come on, Sarge. Come on, Sarge. Okay, we got a right leg off the catapult. That'll do. It's not a kill, but he is down, so chances to hit are pretty reduced. And he did wreck the Centurion with that LBX. Well, I'm definitely glad we took it now. I was deliberating about whether or not to put that on the mech, and now I'm kind of glad we did. Going to come in handy for those finishing shots when things are low. Surgical chainsaw.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
Sarge says glory. Wolfsart says all for the glory. Yeah, we went for glory. We got a decent amount of glory, I reckon. There, we legged a catapult and we killed the Centurion. Would have been nice if we killed both, but we can't have everything, can we? Right. I think I should finish that catapult while it's down.
I hear ya.
So we'll go for that first with the Orion. Turn off the medium lasers and just get this guy wrecked.
Should have run when you had the chance.
Denzel Washington would be proud. Nice. Is that a bro fist? It is. A pound. There you go, Sarge. Did that work? Right. I'm going to try to use the AC-20 here. Sorry, Ultra AC-20. Not just any AC-20. This is an Ultra AC-20. The best kind of AC-20. I'm just trying to find a position where I've got a good chance to hit. It doesn't look like I'm going to build up any evasion. Oh, I can there. Yeah, let's go there. Means shooting in the side arc, but screw it. We are going to go for a precision strike just to up our chance to hit. And we're going to drill through the side. So, landed one of the Ultra AC-20 rounds. The other one whiffed. But one is enough to tear a blackjack in half.
Waiting for
Get
orders.
the Marine 1 on the job, I think.
Acknowledged.
Getting a little bit on the hot side now, isn't he? I think we'll turn the PPC off. That should allow me to lose a whole bunch of heat. Well, not as much as I was hoping. That'll allow me to lose a little bit of heat. But that's what we're going to go with.
Roger.
So large pulse and LB2X being fired there. Ooh, left him almost dead.
Receiving you.
Now, if only we could get a line of sight with this rifleman, we could maybe finish the job. I guess we'll move out into the open. Let's risk it. He's already lost a bunch of armor, but it's not very risky if this guy dies, is it? I'm pretty sure he's going to from all of this. Yep, there he goes. So we've still got to retrieve the virus. Oh, we're not planting a virus. We're retrieving a virus. I thought we were just going to plant one. This is even more dangerous than it sounded.
Aye, aye.
Right, Commander.
Aye, copy.
Aye, aye.
On it.
You betcha.
Kind of hoping there's going to be more enemies, but with this being a low-level mission,
I'm on the move.
this might be it. We might have killed everything we're going to see.
Moving out. Ready for orders. Bracing for impact.
We have the asset, Commander.
Oh, that's that then. Easy win. So, yeah, that explains why it was such a horrendously low payout. It was a very easy mission. But at least we got to see that Ultra AC-20 in action and the LB2X again. I like that. I mean, earlier on in my career, I was running a Jaeger mech that had 4 of those LB2Xs on. And it is really just like a very long-range SRM mech. Just in terms of, you know, the damage spreads around, but you've got a huge range. So they're like, in my head anyway, they're like long-range SRMs. What am I going to take from this? We'll take the catapult part and the Centurion part. Did I ever get an assassin? I can't even remember. Hey Craig, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I really, really want to do that, Unborn. I really do. Well, there's two things I want to do with the king crab. I want one with 2 LB20X and one with 2 Ultra AC20s. I want to I want to see the devastation of that. It's going to be incredible. Right, so that's all the missions in this location done. So we need to travel again. Do I want to buy anything while I'm here? That's the question. I feel like I should pick up tag lasers. I'm going to buy one tag laser. I don't want to blow all my money again because I really need to get some Argo upgrades on the go again. Just not been doing them. And we need that extra beta pod. 900k. Let's get that done. Then I can expand my crew a little. Been a long time coming. I've got a lot of nice loyal subscribers that deserve to be pilots. I've not had the space to bring them in, so we're going to do that. And I need somewhere to travel to. Do I want to go to another research location? I feel like I should do that till I get some coil rifles in again. So what are the options here? We've got that. Vard is a 3 skull. Furyk is a 3 skull. They're all there. Let me just have a look at what the difference is. There's a pox outbreak in Furyk. Let's go for the pox.
By your command.
Ronin says I tried running the crab with 2 Ultra AC20s. Hot. I bet it is, but maybe if you just put those in and then a bunch of heat sinks and perhaps some small lasers like someone was suggesting earlier on the K2, it might be viable, or maybe machine guns instead of the small lasers. Save even more on the heat. I'm going for Furyk because I liked the look of it more. That's all. With the stats, the little descriptions. And I remember before they brought out the heavy metal update, that was a decent loot location. It was somewhere I used to pass by. But I think that's all changed now, because they've restructured how the locations work for what you can find there. But it's still in the back of my mind that it's a good place. Right, let's visit the store. Let's see what we got. Aha! Vindication! We've got a Coil M. That'll do. We're going to buy that, and we're going to chuck it in our... oh, what's this here? We've got ECM equipment. Yeah, we can't afford that. That costs more than we've got in the bank. But yeah, we can stick that medium coil in the quick draw was the plan. I'm going to look, see if I want to sell off anything. I'm sitting on a bunch of things, but a lot of it I want to keep. Don't want that locust though, that can go. We'll keep that stuff. Right, let's go mech bait. Let's equip the quick draw. Bam. That's that finished in 3 days.
I'll get it in the schedule.
Well, that's no good, is it? We've got absolutely no contracts that we can do here. This is why I was aiming for 2.5 skulls before. Look, I mean, we've got 3.5 for the Capellans, but we can't do it. We've got 4.5 for Marek, but maximum we can do for them is 4 skulls. The Pirates obviously hate us, and that's a travel contract, so pretty screwed there. Right, Well, now I've got the research thing done. Let's just go for difficulty level rather than worrying too much about what we can buy there. This is very close. Former Star League presence, Cavalor, 16 days. Is that going to have Lost Tech? That used to be the tag for where Lost Tech could show up. And yes, using the store filter, Star League, Cavalor is a potential Lost Tech location. So, going to head there. It's only 16 days and 30k. We need to keep costs low since there were no missions we could do in this last location. Fingers crossed there'll be something we can do here. Going to get more and more in trouble the further we travel and the more financial reports we hit. But, you know, I've got a load of mechs that I don't really want to sell. I want to keep in case I want to use them in the future. But if it comes to it, I do have them as an emergency fund if we get too low on cash. And I can just sell all of those off. We are about to hit another financial report. Why did I not please House Liao? Well, where I started off in this game, most of the contracts I was getting were for House Davian. So we're in very good standing with them. Very good standing with the Irano Restoration. The Taurians hate us because a lot of our contracts were against them. Same with the Pirates. And we've not really spent much time in Capellan space. As I was saying earlier, I like to get my rep up with the Capellans because they have, on the normal map in the vanilla game, they have the most territory. So, you know, you've got a lot of missions available there for them. It's worth having good standing with them. When we're playing on the Commander's Edition mod map with the full Inner Sphere map, doesn't really matter because you can go where you want and fight for who you want. Right, we have dropped to under $1 million. Money is tight. I hope there are contracts here. Please be contracts here. Please be contracts here.
Our nest egg is just about gone, Commander.
Yeah, I know, Darius. I don't want to hear it. Not from you, anyway. Until you learn how to give good intel. Okay. Oh, we've got an ER PPC we can't afford. Good to know. And an ER large laser that we can't afford. An ER small laser that we can't afford. Wouldn't mind picking that up. But I can't afford it. Double heat sinks would be nice as well. I know they can show up. I found one in the store at some point. But there are none in this location. Okay, right. Now for the scary bit. Let's see if there are any contracts. Please have contracts. Please. Ah, there we go. Okay, so some of them are very low level and crappy, but we're going to do everything we can here because we could do with the money. But I'm going to leave that 2 skull for now. Let's do this battle first, I think. Oh, against the Free Worlds League. That'll drop our rep with them, but it won't matter because I'm still high enough to do a 2 skull for them. And we'll get a bit of rep back afterwards. So let's go for this 3 skull. Let's get it on. I already showed the coil rifle off today. I know I've got quick draw built just now, but I'm not going to use it for this mission, I don't think. Should I bring out the brawlers? There's lowlands, so there will be cover. Yeah, let's switch it up. I'm going to bring out the brawlers for this one. I'm questioning my own choices here because I know doing this puts me at risk of incurring more damage and costs when I'm actually already really quite low on money. But I just want to use them for fun. Where's that other Jaeger? There it is. All right. Yeah, so we've got the Narc beacon, so I do want to take stuff that's got as many SRMs as possible. Yeah, there's that double heatsink we picked up from a store. It's in the Cataphracts 1X. That's got the snub PPCs and the small lasers. Do I have anything else that's got SRMs on? No, but I do have an archer with LRMs. Have I used this yet? I don't think I have, you know. Okay, well, let's change things up a little bit. So we'll go 3 brawlers and 1 support mech. We'll take that archer out for a spin. Let's get Team Truckin' Awesome out. Minus Garrison, so Emperor Krang's going to fill in. Garrison's on the naughty step. No, he's injured. He's not naughty at all. Now, who's going to run the hottest? Possibly the archer. We'll stick Emperor Krang in the archer. And then Echo in the Orion. Yeah, okay. That's what we're going with. Right, 3 skulls, and I'm hoping we'll do better than we did in the desert environment with these brawlers, because at least there'll be some cover we can move between on this map, rather than just, you know, mostly no cover and then one little dust cloud to hide in. Time to make more orphans, says Lazy. Hey Battle Bunny, how you doing? He said it had Gauss ammo, also very rare. Yes, correct. I believe I bought up a load of Gauss ammo previously, the last time I was at one of those locations, but I'll have to check before I leave. So I do have a single Gauss rifle. I'm waiting till I get an assault mech to chuck that in at the moment. I'm just really finding the Ultra ACs. The Ultra AC5s, anyway, have just got the right balance of brute power and range. I've not really felt like I've got to get that Gauss rifle in.
Picked up a blip.
On the move.
Previous to this DLC, if I found a Gauss rifle, that would be going in a mech immediately. So, you know, there's testimony as to how powerful these new weapon systems are. What do we got? An 85 tonner, 40 tonner, 40 tonner, and a 60 tonner. Okay. I'm going to guess that's a stalker. It so often is.
You have orders?
Right. Okay. Let's see if we can knock this
Have no
guy.
doubt it will be done.
What's that? Vulcan 5T. Okay. 50% on the narc beacon. Is that worth the risk? No, I don't think it is. I'm going to keep the narc off for this. I could sense a lock, but I feel like I'm going to get a bit of damage out of that volley, so I felt it was worthwhile. Oh, they have a rifleman. Okay. That was a painful volley from the rifleman.
Took a hard hit there.
But it's okay, it's only Gecko.
Orders?
Right. I'm switching my priority now. Now I can see that rifleman. He's got to go. We don't want him chipping any more damage away from Gecko. I think I'll just fire a single medium laser right now. Don't want to pump my heat up too high. Maybe one day, Unborn. Maybe one day we'll see the Hollander. We're going to be doing a lot of stability damage with this Lance. All those SRMs, plus the LRMs that we've got on the Archer as well.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
And knockdown is great. I'm sure you all know that already, but you know, reducing the enemy's chance to hit when they get back up, really valuable.
I copy.
What's that? Oh, it's not a stalker. It's another blurg. Another battle master over there. Now that's interesting because what did we take? Was it 2 parts of a battle master? I think we've already got 2 parts of a battle master, and I intended this to be a short career, just to show the heavy metal stuff off before the Commander's Edition mod was released. So we're only playing on 3 parts required to build a mech. So we could have ourselves a battle master after this mission potentially. I think. Only need 1 part to complete it. Unborn says, did the ERPVC get buffed with 1.8? I didn't take a close look at it. I'll have a look after this mission. I would guess so, because, I mean, all the Lost Tech apart from the Gauss rifle was absolute toilet before. It was completely terrible. So I think they've buffed the Lost Tech in general to make it actually worth taking. And particularly with these new weapon systems they've put in, they would make the Lost Tech look even more terrible if they hadn't have buffed it. So I'm expecting it to be a buff. The other Lost Tech I've seen so far seems to have been buffed. But we'll have a look to be sure.
Yes, Commander.
Right then. Rifleman is down and very close to death.
Orders.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's move out into the open. Go for vigilance. And what's he on? 23. Should be able to do this just with the SRMs. We'll keep the heat low. And it also allows us to move the Jägermech out. Next turn we can try sweeping around a flank.
Reporting.
Now then, the Orion. I want to use the Narc
I
beacon
understand.
with him. And I think, although it'd be nice to start work on that Battlemaster, I think I'm better off going for this Vulcan. And we will fire the Narc beacon this time because it's a 95%. The reason I'm going to go for the Vulcan is because I'm not sure my catapult is going to get line of sight to that Battlemaster while still remaining in cover. He's positioned here right now. So I'm going to go for... yeah, I mean... Well, I could have gone that way around. Yep, I could have managed it. Oh well. I'm going to stay put though. And just stick to plan A, which was fire all the things at this. Hopefully we'll take this Vulcan down. Now, if he doesn't go down to this, we've still got the Archer. We'll get him involved as well.
Ready for orders.
Get those medium lasers in too, just for a little bit of extra damage.
Copy that.
Well, say extra damage. The medium lasers did the trick there. Didn't even need the LRMs by the looks of things.
Target neutralized.
There was a little part of me, Gecko, that knew that was going to get clipped. It's only Gecko. You'll be all right. Don't worry. Oh, Sarge wants to know what time I'm wrapping up. Well, I was gonna cut today short because I've had bugger all sleep. So I would normally have ended about 25 minutes ago. That was the original plan, but I'm feeling all right enough to carry on a little bit more. So at the moment, I'm just doing it mission by mission. I might end after this one. I might do one more. Depends how much I'm flagging. But yes, baby keeps you awake. Keeps me awake anyway. What have I got? It's just the Chaucer. Okay, we're gonna sprint. Let's get into the cover here because we're now in an awkward position for our enemies. We can start shooting stuff in the back. Got a whole butt ton of evasion as well. Sarge says, I say Gecko gets injured first. Any bets? Well, the Chaucer has been injured first, so I guess that hadn't happened by the time you typed that, but you have lost, Sarge. Battle Bunny says, I picked up a Gauss rifle once and never any ammo. Yeah, used to be like that. Not anymore. It's a lot easier to come by Lost Tech and special gear in the Heavy Metal DLC, isn't it?
Awaiting orders.
Okay, okay, so first thing will be fire Narc beacon at Battlemaster. Hopefully that hit. Yeah, Narc attached, so now we're getting the damage bonus from everybody. Oh, the Battlemaster's moved, and now the catapult can't get a view from cover. All right, well, we're just going to have to move it out of cover then. That's just the end of it. Okay. Do I want to precision strike this? Yeah, let's do it. Because I think I only need one part of this Battlemaster, so we'll just go for the quick wreckage. And then he'll do a lot less damage to us if we kill him quickly.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Receiving you.
Let's strike that as well.
All weapons are go.
Nice. Efficient kill on that blurg. Right, so we've just got an assassin left. Unless, of course, they have any reinforcements. And all that flanking that Chaucer did there. I thought we were going to need him to get around the back of that Battlemaster and get us a quick kill. But instead, we're going to use him to try to get a quick kill on this assassin. Got enough resolve to go for that rear CT shot, haven't we? What we're going to do. Fire everything as well. Oh, it's going to sting a bit, assassin. And it did. So that should be mission complete, I think. It is.
Mission successful.
KG Moose, hello, how you doing? He says, do you have the other 2 DLCs too? Yes, I do. I bought the season pass for this game, so I've got everything they've released for it. Well, that was quick and relatively painless. Just a short injury for the Chaucer. Out for 17 days. No repairs required for the mechs. And we did get the last part we needed to complete a Battlemaster 1G. Also, I want to take a Rifleman, or did I ever complete a Vulcan 5T? I don't know if I did. Let's get that, because that's a complete mech. Even if I end up just selling it, worth it, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, that's right. So talking about the Lost Tech getting buffed, Unborn says, good, that was necessary. Lost Tech being weaker than the standard stuff was just odd. Yeah, because I'd always take the improved standard stuff over Lost Tech, because it was less heat and the same damage, or in some cases more damage. So yeah, it was just, it was weird, wasn't it? Right, now we will go to the shop. I just want to put this Vulcan in storage before I forget. And we'll go look in the store and look at that ERPPC and try to decide whether it is improved or not on the last. So there it is. Damage 60. Stability 20, heat 45. It's difficult for me to remember the vanilla stuff because I played Commander's Edition for so long where, you know, all the Lost Tech was tweaked by Harry to make it better than it was in the vanilla anyhow, because that was one of the things when he was working on the mod that I complained to him about. I said, you know, look, the Lost Tech is stupid in the vanilla game. Well, I don't know why it's like this, but it is. Like, you know, is that something you can sort out? And he did. He rebalanced it and it was good, but it's hard for me to remember what the vanilla values were now. But I've got a feeling that the vanilla ERPPC was only 50 damage, so it does look like they've buffed it for the heavy metal DLC, I think. And then the ER large laser as well. And the ER small is there. But yeah, I think it's been buffed. Alright, let's just sort out pilot XP. We get more gunnery for Angel Death.
Training complete.
Emperor Krang was out on that mission. Let's get him some more gunnery as well.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Garrison, how long's he gone for? Still another 29 days. He was out for a long injury, wasn't he?
Awaiting
Poor guy. Alright, Gecko. Ah, 2 points in piloting for Gecko. Is he going to be my first fully leveled pilot? Between him and Catch, and Gecko's actually ahead. I thought Catch was ahead. Wow. Okay, so
Mech warrior training complete.
Gecko could be the first 10-10-10-10 pilot of this campaign. Right, Chaucer piloting. And he just needs guts now.
Training
Right.
complete.
Okay. I think we will do one. Yeah, I like the small laser Chico. They don't sound that impressive, but I like 30 damage for so little heat. And the range isn't too bad on them either. They're pretty cool. Right. What to go for? Easy one or Assassinate? Do you know what? I think I'll just do this easy one. Might make this the last of the day, because now Sarge has pointed out that I was going to finish early. I've started feeling tired. So, blame Sarge. It's all Sarge's fault. Thank you, Sarge. Right. What do I want to use for this mission? I think we'll go with the. Oh, hang on. We've got. Wait. Stop. We've got a blurg to build. Let's set that going, because otherwise I'll forget for next time. Let's go with pattern number 4. Bed pattern number 4. Oh, there we go. Normally I just put a load of lasers in these things, but now we've got access to stuff like snub PPCs. Oh god, I'm so tired I can't even click right. Now we've got access to stuff like snub PPCs. I feel like we might be able to make something even more interesting out of this. Okay, right, have a look. We do have ballistic hardpoints on it as well. Okay, I've only got one snub PPC available right now. I do with the ballistics. That's not very much firepower. It's 2 weapon systems, and I need to put some ammo in. And it's kind of hot. That'll do for heat sinks. Still need ammo though. Well, this is kind of because Sarge was suggesting on the Warhammer an LB20X and a PPC. It's not quite the same as what Sarge was suggesting for that, but we've got a snub PPC and an LB20X. I prefer this because then it's more specialised for short range. Alright, how many rounds do I get? 5. Okay, I need 3 tons of that ammo. And then that's the mech done, isn't it? Yeah, that's that. Well, it looks very underwhelming, but then again, it is only an 85-ton mech with a fairly sizable engine. Can I stick a comm system in it? I don't know. How often am I likely to use this, really? No, I'll save the comm system. I'll stick it in something I use more often. Right, that'll do.
Log and note. Shouldn't be too hard.
Do you think MechWarrior 5 will see the Cauldron-born mech? DM Collector Boy says. That's a clan mech, isn't it? Cauldron-born? I think that's a clan mech. And MechWarrior 5 is like the initial campaign for the game they're releasing ends in 3049, just before the clan invasion properly kicks off. So I doubt we'll see it in MechWarrior 5. If they bring an expansion out, I would expect an expansion to include clan stuff. So if the game sells enough that they can afford to make an expansion, I would perhaps expect to see, you know, clan stuff in that expansion, and maybe you could see it there, but I don't know really. Don't know. Right, where was I? Let's drop this this 2 skull. Let's get that done. Very low payout for this. Signifies that it should be a nice easy one for my tired brain to finish up with. It's a recovery, so let's bring that quick draw out, you know, because it's fast and we haven't used it yet. Yeah, the K2. Oh, do you know what? We haven't used the grasshopper either. Let's have a grasshopper. A couple of fast mechs and a couple of range mechs. Let's use just a weird mixed bunch here. Yeah, that should make this mission a little bit more challenging. Use a suboptimal mix of weirdness. Oh, hang on. We've got Sarge in. Let's get the Warhammer in as well. I do worry the Warhammer is going to be a little bit hot for this environment, but right, who's in what? I'll do, I think. Yeah, Catcher's got the best piloting. We'll have him in the Grasshopper. Okay, let's get stuck in. Oh man, if I can get all those ER small lasers collected up and fill a Grasshopper full of them, that could be good fun. The Battlemaster now has plus energy damage. Wolfheart's asking. I don't know. No, I don't think it does. I think they only put that stuff into the new chassis that came out with heavy metal. I don't think any of the older ones got any improvements. But soon we'll be back on Commander's Edition where all the mechs will have various quirks. Well, most of the mechs have various quirks, apart from the overpowered ones that don't need any.
And I forgot my beach chair.
Coordinates received.
Coordinates received.
So Sarge is confirming that the Cauldron-born is a Smoke Jaguar mech. I thought it was a clan one. I'm not so hot on the lore myself. I tend to rely on you lot to remind me or sometimes teach me stuff about the lore. But I do know the BattleTech based games pretty well. You know, I've been playing the PC games for many years. I just never played the tabletop. Or read any of the books.
Check your scanning. We got company.
Unborn says, are there any unpopular / odd mechs some of you just love? Ruben says, I'm the only Rakshasa fan that I know. PM Collector Boy says, I love Masakaris. Is that odd enough? I really like the Ebon Jag. I don't know if that's odd, though. I like the PGI design of it. I think it looks really... really nice, like kind of fighter jet cockpit look to it, and some might say it looks ugly. So I don't know. Maybe that's controversial. Maybe it isn't.
On my way, double time.
Unborn says mine is the Ost Scout. Nice.
I hear ya.
With the single medium laser. Have you played Commander's Edition, Unborn? Because there's an Ost Scout in that.
Good to go.
They show up from time to time.
Roger that.
Sarge says, Masakaris are a great clan mech for ER PPCs. Of course you'd love it, Sarge. Anything that's boating ridiculous amounts of PPCs, you're right on that. He's not necessarily a traitor, Infernal. He might have just stolen one off a clan pilot. Oh, Unborn says, yes, I played it, but just for one day before my rig died. Oh, no, dude. Sorry to hear that happened. I hope you get fixed up soon. Oh, well, we got Kintaro, 45 tons, 50 tons. Okay.
What's up, Commander?
Go with the quick drop. So we're only going to get 2 evasion pips here, so we're not getting a huge amount of damage out of it, but 50 is actually pretty respectable, isn't it? Can't complain too much. Should I just precision strike as well? Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Firing a full salvo.
We've opened up the CT of that Vindicator.
Good to go.
Now then. Yeah, let's just run for now. Save the heat. Things get a little bit hot once you start jumping.
Got it.
Unborn says, maybe in the new year. Got the mod on release day, so yeah, it's been dead a while now. Oh man, that sucks.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah, unfortunately, PCs can be expensive things to maintain, can't they?
Commander? Oh, it's on now.
Thunderstorm balked the PSU. Oh man. Something gets struck by lightning nearby then.
What can I do for you?
We got here Hunchback 4G. Oh, that's a little bit scary.
Yeah? What can I do you
Let's
for?
move with the quick draw first. Get that done. I think we'll go for a precision strike again on this Vindicator. Good chance of finishing him off here. Well, I say good chance, not guaranteed. Damn it. 6 internals remaining on it. Just need a little bit more, don't we?
Yes, Commander.
Can we get Sarge a line of sight? Nah, not easily. I want everybody in cover, you see,
Yes,
here,
ma'am.
because I'm a little bit worried about that Hunchback now. Okay. Maybe we just go for the Hunchback. Risky though. That evasion's probably not enough. Not, is it? It's not.
I hear
Okay. Well, we'll focus our fire on that Hunchback for definite, because I can't get anyone to get a line of sight to that Vindicator. So we're going to fire the tag laser and the Ultra AC5s into this guy, so we're getting the extra damage for everyone else that shoots him. Can't guarantee we'll kill him at all, but we'll do our best to try to take off either the left or the right torso. Ammo's in the left, AC-20's in the right. Either will do, because it can't fire if it's got no ammo. At the moment, it doesn't look like either of them are going to come off. Oh, CT's open, though.
Ready for
Only I
orders.
had enough resolve for a precision strike. Damn it. Right, I don't really want to put Catch too near him, so I think we'll run into the cover. We'll just pew-pew with our medium lasers for now. We'll save those machine guns for later. If I could do a precision strike, it would be worth me jumping over there and going for it. Getting those machine guns in range as well, but it's just not. Without. Too much of a gamble. So we're going to have to take one more round of seeing what the AC-20 does. Come on, miss, 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 miss. Didn't really get to see if that connected or not, but looking at the armor levels on the quick draw, I guess it missed. Uh-oh. Getting shot in the butt. That's not good. Structure exposed.
Reporting.
Nobody wants an exposed butt. Yeah, Mech Commander was a lot of fun, PM Collector Boy. I definitely,
Ready for orders.
definitely had my money's worth out of that. Or should I say those games, because there was a second one as well. Now then. We do have enough for a precision strike at this point. I'm going in. Catching the grasshopper. Popping over the terrain. He's going to fire absolutely everything he's got. And hopefully we'll just wreck this hunchback. I'm pretty sure he's screwed. Whichever way you slice it. There's so much firepower on those grasshoppers. And machine guns for critting open internals. Right, now the next easy kill is the Vindicator. I think if I can get Sarge a line of sight with his LB2, Vindicator should be a goner.
On the move.
I might even be able to multi-target this. We'll turn the PPC off. We'll fire the large pulse into the back of the Kintaro and the LB2 at the Vindicator. Need a little bit of luck, but the Vindicator's got very little hit points, very small amount of hit points left.
Engaging multiple targets.
There we go. Sarge gets the job done. A nice good hit into the rear CT there from the large pulse, I think. Oh, beautiful. 69 internals left. So setting them up nicely for Ryland to have a pop as well.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Just about enough resolve to have a crack here as well. So
Firing.
I think that should kill him. There we go. Good shooting from Ryland. And we've still got to recover the scientist.
Should have run when you had the
We
chance.
made very quick work of that stuff.
You got it. Copy that.
On my way.
Welcome back, Sarge.
Coordinates received.
I think you either will have just caught yourself doing another awesome multi-target finish, or you just missed it. Either way, it was awesome. There we go. And is that mission complete? I think it is. There we go. Nice. Job done. Also says some good salvage from this. Film Collector Boy says, I had an enemy Vindicator get reduced down to 2 legs and still hold on for dear life against my Thunderbolt. Some mechs just don't want to die, do they? Right, so the quick draw got a little bit scratched up at the back, but we didn't lose any gear from it. We got to use those nice medium coil rifles. Now we finally got a pair to equip again. Let's hope we don't get these ones destroyed. What we got? Hunchback, Kintaro, an AC-20, but don't need it. Got Ultra AC-20s. No need for your normal AC-20s now. Yeah, that's right, Unborn. It should have been a Black Knight. Some of those mech warriors have guts, says Sleazy. Now, was it just me? But I read that, and in my head, it had Duncan Fisher's voice as I read it. If only I could do a decent impression of him, I'd try, but I can't. Are coil guns broken? I don't think so. I think the coil guns are less broken than, well, at least in my experience of using them. I haven't tried them on a super fast light yet, but in my experience of using them, they're less broken than a lot of the other guns they've introduced. Like the Ultra ACs seem really, really, really broken. Like they're far too good. But yeah, they I'm almost certain will be getting nerfed. In fact, almost everything that's overpowered currently in the DLC will be getting nerfed in Commander's Edition, which, as I said earlier, we might be seeing next week. So watch this space. I'll let you know as soon as it's ready. Harry has been working away late into the night every night to try to get that ready for us. He's put in hundreds of hours. I'm not exaggerating. Hundreds of hours of his free time into the mod so far to try to get it all good and ready for us. And he's currently testing a working build for himself. It's not quite ready for the public yet, and fingers crossed, assuming he doesn't find any issues with it, we could well be seeing it next week. Now, the release of MechWarrior 5 is on Tuesday the 10th, so I will be playing that next Tuesday. But if Commander's Edition drops that week, I will play Commander's Edition on the Wednesday. I'll have 2 games that I really, will be itching to play as soon as possible to show off to you guys next week. It's been a busy few weeks in the BattleTech community, hasn't it, for new stuff. It's been fantastic. We had Heavy Metal, we've got the beta of MechWarrior 5, and then next week we've got the release of MechWarrior 5 and possibly the release of Commander's Edition mod. Fingers crossed, all going well. So, thank you very much for the follow, Unborn. Really appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Caprio says, hoping Hairbrain fixes the in-game mod loader. Yeah, that's not working at the moment. The guys that made ModTech, Harry informed me, have very kindly done another injector that will work in the meantime. But yeah, Hairbrain's mod loader is not working at the moment. I assume there'll be a fix out for that. Do you know, my expectation is Harry will bring out Commander's Edition and then there'll be an update to BattleTech like the next day. Because that's happened before. So hopefully that won't screw his mod, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to call it there, guys. It's just an hour earlier than usual. I intended to finish earlier than this because I've had another sleepless night. Pretty much, just managed to grab a couple of hours this morning. So not doing too hot today. But I will be back tomorrow at the usual time of 3 p.m. UK time, or 10 a.m. Eastern. And tomorrow is more BattleTech, so tune in if you want to see more of this Heavy Metal DLC. I'm looking forward to playing some more tomorrow. So we'll be playing this, and then Thursday and Friday this week, I'll be playing some more MechWarrior 5 beta, hopefully with Garrison and Mellow 7 as well, assuming they're available. I'm pretty sure Garrison's going to be available at some point, and Mellow said he was up for it too, so look out for that. I've been having loads of fun with that game too. It's Merry Mechmas, like Mechmas has come early. We've got so much stuff to play with at the moment, and I'm so excited for the release of MechWarrior 5 as well. Right, okay, it's time to find somebody to raid. So who's about and who's streaming BattleTech today? Let me see. Okay, we do not. In fact, you know what? Let's go raid Battle Bunny. I've just seen he's streaming, and he was nice enough to come in and say hi earlier. So get your speedos on, subscribers. Let's go for a nice speedo raid on Battle Bunny 1979. So, also, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. I really appreciate the support from everyone on YouTube as well. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this. And for those that don't know, I do have a YouTube channel, channel_Doyle on YouTube, just like it is on Twitch. Loads of videos on there, so check it out. Lots more stuff to see if you're interested. And really appreciate the support. Leave a comment as well if you like on any of those videos. I do get back to people who leave comments, and it does really help me out with the algorithm, helps spread the channel to more people. And one last thing to mention is I managed to pass 500 followers on Twitch. That was last week. Last session. I didn't notice until after I'd finished streaming, so thank you for everybody that's followed. Thank you to all the subscribers as well, everyone that donates bits. You're all awesome people, and I really do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. It's time to get that raid on. Let's head over to Battle Bunny.
Anything anymore, Mr.